All right, good morning, everybody. As you saw from the title and thumbnail, servers are down, so we're just kind of vibing for a little bit. Get everything going here in just a moment. In fact, I'm going to step away for just a hot second and put my coffee away. You guys are in the VOD, so skip ahead about 5 minutes. BRB. I have returned, and now I'm going to set up the stream in earnest. All right. VOD's good. Don't care about all that crap. Right. Cool. All right. Let's set it to public. I am not going to ping anyone for this. I am just going to post it. Cool. All right, everyone should be trickling in. Good morning, everyone. Greetings and howdy. Welcome back to another TDT stream. Hey, hello. TBH, I love these types of streams. Well, it's going to be a good stream for you then. Going to be a great stream for you then. I hate this game. And we've got both ends of the spectrum. This is truly a Destiny stream. Got the message on Destiny and I got this notification on my phone. India, what they're doing at Bungo. They're praying to Telesto again, yeah. If you're not aware, this is what we're looking at here. So here, I'll press the button. Maybe we just get in as soon as we start stream. You know, maybe that's a thing. I've tried this a handful of times. It has not worked. I hate Destiny. It's my favorite game. Yeah. Go spread some democracy. I could, actually. So the thing is, I want to start Helldivers on PC because I have a really funny idea for a TDT2 video that I'm going to save. Anyway. Yeah, okay, so we're still in the same spot. Bungie messed up the import for the Whisper mission. Oh, did they? Perfect opportunity to sit here and play Free Dragon Dogma 2 character creator they released. I've heard the Dragon's Dogma 2 character creator is actually, like, really goated. I've heard that it's extremely good. Anyway, we're just here to chat today. So, you know, maybe I can plug Wit while we're doing this. Maybe I could do that. How many people would cry out in agony if I did some Wit stuff while we were waiting here? How many people would we lose, I guess is the question. Happy to see the stream? Yeah. Vibing while playing LFD2 and watching this, yeah. Am I allowed to make silly jokes? Yes, as long as they are silly. And they must be funny. How's it going, Mr. Meesum? It's going. Can't really stream super long today, so seeing that the servers are down is a big bummer. Real big bummer. So, you know. Feel I could use some super democracy. I might go over to Helldivers. Let me see. What do I got in here we could do? I've got the game turned down. Yeah, Helldivers. I accidentally clicked Brawlhalla. I love Enter the Gungeon. I know that not everybody does. Headbangers was really fun when we did it. I haven't played COD in a while. Did Hollow Knight. I don't know. I'm kind of okay with just like a vibing, just kind of sitting here sort of thing. You know? What other games I got in here on my console? Ultimate Chicken Horse is so much fun. If you've got a group of friends and you want to just have a good time out, that's a great experience. A couple things here. Yeah. Deathloop was great too. Deathloop didn't get as much press as I feel like it should have. Deathloop was great. Really enjoyed it. Multiverses haven't played in a hot second. That fell off hard and fast. Guardians of the Galaxy was fine. It wasn't anything super great. Rogue Company fell off. This is a memory from my childhood. Yeah, and a couple other things here. Look, Original Destiny. I actually had this on disc. That's why it has the little lock there, so I can't play it. Anthem. I'm honestly just holding on to this just as a keepsake at this point. Duck Game, I would love to get more people to play with me, but I know nobody plays Duck Game. It's really sad too. Anyway, I'm kind of just all right with just sitting here and vibing now, honestly. You got Monster Hunter? Not really my game. I tried Monster Hunter. I did like the beta and stuff, and it didn't interest me at all, really. Like, I get the appeal. And I'm not saying it's a bad game, it's just not my kind of game. Not even like the, oh, it doesn't have PvP thing, right? A lot of people think I don't play stuff unless it has PvP. That's not true. I play plenty of games without PvP. Rivals of Ether. I've seen a lot of Rivals of Ether. Yes, I'm aware it is the furry Smash Brothers. I've seen enough Alpha Rad of him playing that to know what it is. Cult of the Lamb, yeah. Cult of the Lamb's pretty good. Never knew we played PS5. Yeah, we're PS5. We're PS5 players. I thought no one even knew about Ultimate Chicken Horse. Dude, Ultimate Chicken Horse is such a goated game. It's like one of the best party games, I think, on the market. And it's so easy to get to. It's like less than a gig. It's like $15 maybe. It's great. Thoughts on the bow nerf? They over-nerfed the hell out of bows. Like, I'm fine with them nerfing bows. I'm totally fine with it. In fact, we made a whole video talking about if they were to nerf bows, how should they do it. They went way too hard on the nerfs. Way too damn hard. They absolutely obliterated them. And the problem is, they obliterated them in the exactly wrong ways. Because the problem child, like your Luminarchs and your Wishenders, are still very good. And doing quick swat setups specifically with Wishender are still very viable. Still extremely viable. So they completely failed on their goal of get rid of the bow swapping shenanigans, if that was their goal. Meanwhile, completely killing an archetype. There's basically no reason to use bows right now. And this is coming from somebody who loves bows dearly. I really like the playstyle that they have. Aggressively. I like aggressive bow playstyles. I've been talking with Hinra as well, the bowman himself. You guys have ever seen Hinra stuff. Really into the whole bow scene. And yeah, they obliterated them. Absolutely obliterated them. Pizza Tower. I need to play Pizza Tower. I've seen a lot of people playing it, but I haven't played it myself. It looks like a lot of fun. Any idea when the servers will be back up? No, I looked around and I didn't see anything specific. If anybody can find something, let me know. Update will be within the hour. Yeah, great. Okay, cool. We're just vibing then. Deathloop is underrated. Yes, I agree. Deathloop was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Especially with the haptics. The haptics on the PS5 controller were really cool. They really added to the experience. Because like throughout the game you have a walkie-talkie. And the actual controller will be the walkie-talkie. It's really cool. And then like the triggers themselves. It was a great experience overall. It really, really, it felt like it could have been like a launch title. That kind of vibe where it really takes all of the things that makes the PS5 really unique and kind of like stuffs them into one game. Is nice. Yep. My addiction demands that I play D2. Have you played through the violence update on Ultra Kill yet? No, I have not. Sounds frickin' sick, Lois. Do you see a way for the sandbox team to keep PvE and PvP acting more or less the same? That's why Lemon and Wish Ender are still so strong. I mean, I think that's what they've been doing. They've been slowly sort of separating out the sandboxes, and this particular change with the checkmate modifier basically is kind of the clearest distinction we've seen between the two, you know? Have you played Dishonored 1 and 2? No, but I know that that Deathloop is from the same people. It used to be a Tierney Heaven main now. Now it'll be a penthouse apartment in my vault. Yeah. What's crazy is that they, like, so thoroughly killed lightweights. Like, precision frames are still almost usable, but lightweights are just, man. Everyone managed to continue playing D2 even on the latest version. Wait, what? Has everyone managed to continue playing D2 even on a low latest version on PlayStation? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Ever plan on extending out to other games and content like Warframe or Exoprimal? Well, those games in particular, probably not. I do have other content, other places, and I have been exploring other games, and they've been going all right. Mostly doing Helldiver stuff because that's what I've been doing in the meantime. But yeah, the real Meesim is live. No way. Yeah, I know, right? Servers were down every Tuesday for the last 5 years. Yeah, not like this, though, my friend. Not like this. Helldivers, woo! Democracy! Yeah. Yes. No, servers, of course, go down for maintenance, but this is an extended maintenance. So this is a little different. I hadn't even thought of shotguns feeling worse. I've been using Iron Banner Slugs all week. I haven't noticed shotguns feeling worse. They feel the same to me. Maybe like slightly less consistent. But yeah, I don't know. See the new minor patch today. For D2, yes, I did go read the patch. They fixed glaives, which is good. Which means that our video, which is coming out Friday, is going to be slightly out of date. But, you know, whatever. It's a mild thing. It's like 1 point. Is Iron Banner going to be live after reset? I don't know, actually. Saw the writing on the wall when normal checkmate first came out. I was like, oh no, 3 body shots to kill. Lightweight's going to become the norm, isn't it? With the lightweight? Oh, you mean for the bow. Yeah. Like, here's the thing. I think they could have just left the bow's damage where it was. Because how the... basically, the checkmate modifier, mostly, the biggest thing that it did in terms of, like, the greatest overall impact is weapons are completely unaffected, right? Because, well, mostly, unless they were specifically targeted, because the damage was scaled according to what they already had, right? So things deal more damage in order to compensate, right? But things like abilities take a smaller portion overall of your health, whereas if an ability did, let's say, 100 damage, it was half your health, right? Whereas now it's slightly less than half, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it can be a big deal for certain breakpoints, right? They nerfed bows extremely hard on top of the increased health. So they made it go from more than what was necessary. So let's say precision frame bows, perfect draws were 150 and 100 headshot, body shot respectively, right? Post the change, it's now like 120 and then like 80 or 90, right? So it's barely able on low health guardians to get headshot, body shot, right? If they would have kept it the same, it would have felt a lot better because both body shot wouldn't have worked, right? It would have killed that side of things, but it still would have had that nice little initial burst of damage. But that initial burst of damage still wouldn't have been enough to kick it over, right? So for example, one of the problems that it had was that a precision frame headshot with a perfect draw bow, which oftentimes you're not going to get a perfect draw, but let's assume best case scenario. Perfect headshot bow was 150, follow up with a typically a 140 hand cannon for 70 would have been 220. Plenty to kill in the old system, but now at high enough resilience, you actually survive that, right? And following up shots on that can be a little bit tricky, but it gives you enough time to actually fight back. So I wish they would have just lowered down the aim assist, maybe adjusted velocity so you actually had to lead your target a little bit, actually have a bit more skill with it, and left the damage where it was, right? Because now you can't even headshot, body shot on precision frame bows. Definitely can't body shot, and even with some damage perks, it still doesn't break that point over. It sucks. It freaking sucks. So, personally, I think they completely overdid the nerf undertuned bows, and I'd like to see them roll that back somewhat aggressively, because I don't think bows have any place in the meta anymore at all, which some people I know are going to rejoice over. But again, I will remind you that the really annoying version of that, like Wish Ender swapping into a 120, still works. So if that was the goal, if that was the primary goal, which I hated that as well, I absolutely abhorred that playstyle, hated that playstyle. That is still very much in the meta. You can still absolutely get away with it, and it pisses me off. Yeah. Anyhow, so what else are we chatting about? They barely nerfed SMGs, made all special ammo weapons borderline useless unless you absolutely farm. I think special weapons are in a good spot now. I like where the special weapons are. I would like to have a little bit more special ammo. I don't know if that means starting with 3 or 4 bricks and then, you know, keeping everything else where it is, or doing something like you get a little bit more kickback per kill. Oh, thank you for the follows, by the way. Yeah, go follow us on Twitter if you're not, or Twitter. Well, Twitter and Twitch. I was going to say Twitch, if you haven't already. I appreciate that. So, no, I think the special ammo changes are good. My poor Ruinous and Telesto. Yeah, certain builds that were arguably already pretty balanced, like trace rifles, are very not worth it now. I was hoping they'd be really good just because of how quickly they kill at similar ranges, and they got a pretty significant buff. But yeah, that it doesn't make sense to use them now. They absolutely kicked them in the balls. Absolutely kicked them in the balls. I see that there's some discussion going on in chat. Which fun builds didn't get nerfed or nothing? Yeah, there's a handful of builds that, like, over the years has sort of, it's avoided meta stuff but has used some aspects of the meta. Example, I really liked the Titanfall build when it was at full power. Titanfall build required sweep business, a glaive when they became available, the damage resistance from Whisper of Chains back when the damage resist was really, really good, and then yeah, just stacking a lot of overshield, so Icefall Mantles, sweep business, and then Behemoth Titan, right? And that was a really fun playstyle, and I would argue pretty balanced, all things considered, because you were slow, you traded a lot of stuff to make that backloaded damage happen, right? And then the stasis stuff continued to get nerfed, continued to get nerfed, and now it's at a point now where it just doesn't make sense to run it because you don't have enough health to make it work. Are the servers back? We can check. Good. Ruinous Mouse only has enough ammo for 1 kill at a time and listed every shot. Yeah, it's about 2 kills, give or take. Maybe like 2.5 kills if you really, really land your shots. When will the servers be back up? We've been told in about an hour, but we can check every now and then as people request it. And the latest version is already downloading for my PlayStation. Anyone know what's wrong? Yeah, you can download the latest version. It's going to download the latest version. The servers are down. Like, regardless of what version you're running, the servers will be down for you. Any exotic that compare with Cerberus IDK? Would it be? But it'd be some kind of compatibility. I think Cerberus is fine as it is. It just needs its exotic catalyst changed. Because, like, Cerberus as a base weapon is actually pretty good. It's just weird, right? And nobody wants to work around the weirdness. That's the skill gap, or at least the buildcraft skill gap, right? But generally as a weapon, it's fine, especially against anybody who's doing a lot of, like, barricade spam. Cerberus destroys constructs, bro. Anything that has a huge hitbox, anything that has a wide hitbox, Cerberus is your guy, right? But, you know, anything failing that, nah. I kind of want to plug Wit stuff. I've been really enjoying Wit lately, doing a lot of work with it. Spent 5 hours yesterday working on it instead of doing video editing stuff because I've been having fun enjoying it. Wit is our Discord game. It's like a turn-based sort of D&D RPG sort of deal. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Go check out our server. Go check out Wit. Yes, Wit. What's Wit? Here, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Is there a way I can screen capture this? Probably. Want to make sure I don't give away any trade secrets here, because you guys can see chat rooms and stuff when I pull this up. Here, tell you what, I've got a great idea. Roles. Wit Initiate. Yeah. No, I'll go Wit Veteran. Let's do Wit Veteran. View as server role. Yeah, here we go. Now I can restrict it so you guys can't see all the stuff. How long the server's down for? We don't know. We've been told roughly an hour, but you know, who knows if that's going to be accurate or not. All right, let me see here. Application capture. I could do window capture. Let's do window capture. We'll call this Discord. Cool. Okay, let me select it. Hey, there it is. It already knows. Excellent. All right, cool. So this is Wit. Like I said, this is a turn-based style of game. It's got both PvP and PvE. You can see here's the PvP stuff. Right? Here's the PvE stuff. The PvE is done in the style of a roguelike. So there's floors and such. Let me go find a chat room here. Let's see. So here's somebody doing a run. Here's Sable doing a run. So you do a floor. You can pick between one of these three. Tell it what you want. It'll give you a random encounter. Right? And they ended up bailing out. And there's PvP, which is just more standard. Kind of like Pokemon combat is the way to think about it. We've got champions, too. These are like pre-built stuff. I've taken time to make all the champions balance and so check this out. I'm really proud of this, right? This is using Discord's own limitations to make this work. I do plan on eventually making this a real game. This is sort of like a draft version of it. Kind of working out the bugs and the balance and such and how I want to do things, right? But check this out, right? So you're looking at these characters like, oh, this is all really cool. And like, I want to look at Grim. And you click on it and boom, there's the rest of it. It's really cool. It's really cool because when you upload 3 images on Discord like this, right? It will condense it down to the very center one by one, right? So what I did, I figured that out and I made it a perfect, like in thirds like this, right? So it perfectly hides this stuff. But when you click on it, you can see all the info. So you got like the health, you got the mana, there's the passive, and there's the moves. Right? I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really freaking cool. Yeah, we've got like a bot that sets all this stuff up in the background as well, right? So you'll see, you obviously saw it earlier. If I open this back up here. If I open this up, you'll see that there was a bot command that they punched in order to make this happen here and here, right? There's loot rewards. There's all kinds of stuff here. Here's the actual shop. Here, let me go up here. Those are the bounties for the week. There's the guilds. So, items, weapons, that kind of thing, right? Players keep track of all this kind of thing. It's sort of an honor system right now for the keeping track of loot and whatnot. But obviously, if you're ever caught, that's a really bad thing for you and your character. And there is a RP with this as well. So we've got some RP happening in here right now between Counterfeit and Sacred. Right? So, I don't know. I really like it. I think Wit's really cool. And obviously, I'm super duper biased, but I think it's a lot of fun. And like I said, I do want to eventually make this a real full-fledged game at some point. So, anyway, did you guys see all that? Was I able to show all that mostly? Yeah, cool. Kind of reading through chat now. Which video is coming next? The Zero to Ascendant thing. It's going to come out tomorrow, which is why I can't stream super long today, because I got to get some stuff done for tomorrow. Let me make this go away. I can just delete you out. I think the icon's the way you did it. Smart. Right? I thought that was super cool. I figured that out by accident. I uploaded a picture of, it was a Hearthstone thing. I know because I was sharing it with a friend and I uploaded like exactly 9 photos of a Hearthstone game I was playing. And I noticed that it caught exactly the middle. I'm like, huh, I wonder. And I made the picture basically just, you know, I made it just exactly like this 33% sort of thing. 33%, 33%, 33%. And sure as shit, it just did the middle. So I was really proud of that. I was like, dude, that's so smart. That's so cool because you can come here and you can look at it. Yeah, anyway, if you guys are interested in that, just go to the Wit chat room. Also, there'll be the rules and stuff. Like it'll explain all the rules to how to play, what everything means and such. The game modes, right? There's the PvP things, and so on and so forth. So if you guys want to check that out, it's down here on this server. It looks clean. You should be proud. Thanks, man. Wait, do you want to make it a TTRPG or a video game? Probably a video game. I have a pretty specific idea for what I want this to look like. I have this idea of this sort of playing like Yomi Hustle. If you've ever played Yomi Hustle. But in a more like anime style sense, where basically it's a turn-based RPG, but the moves are done as if it's like a fight out of an anime or a TV show, right? So like as you're doing the moves, it kind of like plays each of the animations and such, and then you could roll them back and play it back and kind of watch like this little mini movie that you've made, right? I think that'd be really, really cool, and I don't think I've ever seen that done before, so I think that's neat. All kinds of characters in here too, all kinds of different play styles. This is me flexing what I did as a game designer. Like for the brief stint of time, for the brief moment of time that I did game design in college and stuff, this is me getting to flex that a little bit. So like in terms of play style balance and just generally game flow and such, it's cool. And all these characters have like backstory and lore and such too, which we fleshed out in the year or so we've been playing this and such. So it's good stuff. Can you build craft in it? Yes, you can build craft in it. So this is the creation engine. This is a 100% top-down custom character creator. So you start with picking out a body, and this has a leveling system here. You'll see, like, where is it? There you go, like level 12 and such. You'll start by picking out a body, right? So this is like your base stats. These are your kind of like, think of these like Call of Duty Black Ops, like the pick 10 system, right? You come down here, you pick your passive, right? Each of them kind of has a little bit of lore right here. And then it explains like what the passive does. Yeah, and those have a cost. And then you come down here, and then you can create stuff. This is locked until you get a certain level of experience with the game, because this is a lot more complicated. Like doing all this stuff, but it is 100% top-down custom creator, right? So you could basically create anything you want so long as you could afford it, right? So if you want, you can see here. Here's an example. Right, I have a move here that costs me 2 mana, deals 2 damage, and has stealth. Right, so there's the math in order to do it. That's the cost of the move itself. Right, boom, I've created that move, and you can create a whole bunch of stuff. And there's weapons and stuff too. Here, let me go to the shops here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. There's weapons here too. Here's like one of the weekly weapon rotations. Right, so this has like a prefix, and then the actual weapon itself. So it's a robust runic flintlock, 25 gold. It has 2 damage potentially, so 1 damage plus any damage that any bonus damage from the week that your target has. Plus it has this little conditional thing, which you don't need to worry about that, which gives it this sturdy shield, right? And then there's a sweeping wand, which is this is the wand. This is what the wand does, and this is the sweeping effect, right? So yeah, weapons. There's even legendary weapons too. There's spells, there's all kinds of stuff. This is like a very fleshed out game. I'm actually a little worried that it's a little overwhelming because there's so much here, but we have this system set up like I'm viewing it as the veteran role. There's initiate and then there's veteran. So if you're brand new to the game, you get stuck with the initiate role. So you don't get bombarded by all this, right? This only comes when you actually have played the game for quite a bit. And then the initiate role keeps you to the more basic stuff, like you just get to play some PvP, some really basic PvE, so you can kind of get your feeling with it and get the ropes down and such, right? But anyway, I think it's super neat. I have a lot of fun with this. Patch notes are up. Yeah, we've talked about that. It's deep. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Like I said, I'm obviously extremely biased. I think it's super neat. And I love writing the character backstories and stuff too. Like each of these characters, you can ask any of the players that have been playing, they'll tell you each of these characters feel markedly different than the next, right? Like each of these characters are very different personalities and stuff. We even got Archibald and Reginald in here. Or rather a human version of them. Bad guys, good guys, and we're in between. My only wish it is that not enough pictures. Monkey brain not happy with so many words. That is completely fair. This is not going to be for everybody. 100% not going to be for everybody. Anyway, let's get back to chatting about other stuff, yeah? Get off of this wit stuff. Archibald. Yeah. Planning on making a client for it eventually. The way I'm working on it right now is I just don't have time. Even though I do have programming skills, I'm extremely rusty, and B, I just don't have time to make it, right? Because I'm doing YouTube things. I do want to eventually make it into a full-fledged game. I've got ideas. I've got people who are willing to help and such. So that'll be a thing we do eventually, but not right now. For the time being, it's sort of just getting down the core gameplay loop and really making sure that everything's feeling good. Let's try the servers. lost all my programming skills after high school. I went to college for it, but I've been doing YouTube exclusively for the last like 3 or 4 years. Servers are still down. But this is a different server message. This is slightly encouraging. When I learn to code, can I please help with the game? Maybe. What's your day job? This is my day job. YouTube is a very much, and streaming is very much a full-time job. Honestly, if I may be so bold, it's a different kind of work hard, but most of the content creators, especially full-time content creators I know, work harder than any 9 to 5. Like, not physically. I'm not going to say that, right? Because obviously just simply standing, literally just standing and doing like checkout work is going to be more physically demanding than sitting at your desk. But the amount of time, effort, and energy it takes to run a YouTube channel, I'm not even sure I can correctly give anybody that idea. And I'm not trying to like pat myself on the back. I'm just dispelling this illusion that content creators are lazy. Like, even though we get to wake up when we want to, that does not mean we don't work 12 hours. Oh, man. Anyway. How dookie is the new PvP update? I don't mind them. I hate that they nerfed my bows. It really bothers me that they completely destroyed my bows, but I'm okay with that. What are the servers down for? Update. Mild update and some maintenance work. Oh, wait. Maybe? I don't think it's going to happen. I think we would have already signed in. Yeah, I like the direction they're taking PvP. I was a little skeptical at first, but I think that their changes to, like, I know it's probably not true, but I'm gonna huff this copium till I pass out. But it really feels like Bungie listened like to us, but specifically to the TDT vid, because like the stuff I called out specifically in the TDT vid is like, I don't like that there's the TTK changes. I feel like that's awkward and weird. I like that they're slowing down the abilities. I think that's smart. I'm dubious about the special ammo changes. Specifically, I feel like we should start with special ammo because some builds kind of require that flexibility, and like all of those things came true, so it felt really good. The only thing that I wish they would have given us a little bit more attention on. I know that's probably not true. Yeah, right. I get that. I'm playing up the bit. Let me live my dream here for a bit, chat. The thing I wish they would have listened to us on is please don't destroy bows. Nerf them. Yeah, go for it, but don't destroy them. Anyway. Yeah, it's a good update. If you haven't played PvP lately, which I don't think anybody here has not, because our audience is pretty heavily PvP orientated, the update's good. It's very good. And specifically in Trials. Oh, you guys want to hear something funny? I was playing Trials with me, Freedom, and an old clanmate last night, and we came across a group of people who I had played like 3 weeks prior before the update, right? And they were so freaking annoying because they won, and they won handily because every single match, it was just threadling spam. I remember specifically, we were on multiplex. That was the week that it was on multiplex. I remember taking cover behind something where I know they didn't have a shot on me. I was the front of the team, even though I wasn't in cover, right? And I sat down a rift, plastered down a rift, and waited for an opening. And I watched in horror as 4 threadling grenades were thrown at my position. They wrapped around my cover and blew me up. I never saw a person. I never saw a soul. It was just I got blown up by threadlings, right? That was multiplex. That was back in the day. Now, last night, I jumped on. It was the same people. I recognized their names. They were on the same builds, and they got obliterated. They couldn't threadling spam. They couldn't clone spam. It felt so good. I was like, yes! This is what it's like to actually shoot a gun. Oh, it was cathartic. Anyway. Sad to know the servers are down. Now I gotta go outside. Yeah. If you use lightweights, the bow change doesn't affect anything but the effective range. True to a point, but any sort of damage breakpoints or bonus damages don't do anything with it anymore. Which is sort of like the main draw to using a lightweight. It's like you get obviously the lightweight bonus, a slightly faster TTK. I'm talking like a mildly faster TTK, which ultimately didn't really do a whole lot. But the big thing was like if you got some damage bonuses, it would do some stuff where you could do like you know, precision frame stuff, but faster, which is great. It's great. Can't do that anymore, so it's not worth it. So, yeah, it bothers me. It bothers me greatly. Tico's is insane if you'd like a funny bow to use. Yeah, but I want to be able to use an exotic secondary weapon. I don't want to have to take a Tico's. And I find it horribly ironic that Tico's, the weapon that aims for you, literally aims for you for the first half of the damage, is now the meta for a faster killing bow. Right? Like, tell me that isn't funny. Server's down for another extra 10 to 15 minutes. And an update will drop. Cool. We'll sit here and vibe and chat until then. Currently cradling mama cat with her kittens. That's adorable. That's how Trials was. I gotta say, each weapons has their own unique playstyle of advantages and disadvantages. Yeah, like the sandbox as a whole, and again, this is why I'm glad they didn't adjust GTK values for the most part and everything. Like, there's a couple things that obviously got changed, nerfed, and such, which is good. But everything kind of stayed the same, because I felt like weapon balance-wise, we were in a good spot overall. Like, we had a couple problems here and there, like obviously like 120 igneous hammers, conditional finality, that kind of thing. We're a little strong, and obviously there's always going to be things that are going to be the best in the meta. That's just how any game works, right? There's going to be something that is better no matter what. Even if you have the most balanced game in the world, if you have chess, freaking smoke before fire. White has consistently had a 5% win rate increase on black. It's always been that way, even in chess, right? That's subtle change. Anyway. Why the heck are the D2 servers down their maintenance update? So, yeah, there's always going to be some type of meta. So, can't fault that. But, yeah, we were already in a really good spot. We were already in a really good spot. So, I'm glad they didn't massively overhaul everything and make it feel weird. You know what's acting up on the 11.02 version of the system? No clue, man. Update your system, I suppose. YouTube app has so much more ads than showing it in the browser. Yeah, I've noticed that too. You all need to decide on food. Ramen, pizza, or chicken sandwich. I'm worried the lack of burritos. I won't apologize. If I had to pick between that, it depends on the mood, but chicken sandwich like always hits the spot. Pizza's a little bit too much of a commitment for me. Ramen is nice, but you have to be in a relatively specific mood for ramen. That's more of like a I'm vibing sort of mood, whereas like chicken sandwich, it's always good. I'm learning Python. Please help me. What do you want help with, friend? What did Bungo do this time? It's just an extended maintenance update. By the way, chat, I'm going to have to be pretty strict about how long we stream for today, because I do have stuff I need to work on. My sanity, I'm sorry to say, that does not get better. Well, rather, you grow scars. You get better at kind of pushing through the lack of sanity. So, even though your sanity will still be low, even though you'll constantly be challenged for your sanity, it'll get easier to push through the lack thereof. Go to Chipotle meal. White rice, pinto beans, chicken, medium salsa, although I typically add Tabasco over the top. A little bit of the grilled veggies as well, depending on the mood that I'm feeling that day. A bit of the pico de gallo. I typically don't do the corn. Plenty of sour cream and cheese, and a little bit of lettuce. Large chips and guac on the side, with the aqua fresca berry as my drink. Watching you while Astacross is playing in the background on Twitch. Is Astacross actually able to get in? I haven't checked anybody else. I'd imagine they probably don't, right? Did you use AI to generate some of the art for Wit? Yeah, and I'd love to get them replaced. Obviously, we're not monetizing it, so it's more just like a SketchUp. It's just a draft work. It's just like, hey, here's a rough idea of what I want these characters to look like. Not all of them, though. Some of them are just like things I've grabbed off of Google Images, right? Like I said, this is more just kind of like a rough shot of what it is we're looking for. Cross not in yet? Yeah, okay, cool. Making sure that it's not like a PlayStation exclusive thing. Lightweight bow with the disruption break no longer does the breaking shield after one crit. Yep. And I've tried a lot of different ways to try to make that happen too, and it's really frustrating because the irony is that change doesn't really do anything overall for most weapon archetypes. Like a lightweight bow breaking the shield and getting disruption break doesn't change the TTKs of most weapons. It just makes it so that disruption break literally has no purpose if you're using the weapon correctly. If they increase the damage by like 5-6 points, it actually have some value again and would still maintain its, you know, previous TTK. Just for you. Thank you. Appreciate the 10. I forgot the message. All right, cool. Thanks. People excited for AI. Never seen Terminator or iRobot. Yeah, the media has definitely served us AI being like explicitly a bad thing, you know? I think that we forget that AI is a tool at the end of the day, and it can be used for bad, it can be used for good, right? Obviously, there's going to be people who are going to use it for dumb stuff, right? That's going to be what happens, but that doesn't mean we can't use it for good. There's plenty of ways it's already being used for good, right? So, yep. How do you like the vibe at the moment that Bungie is giving us? This is kind of expected. I mean, any live service, perpetually online game is going to have downtime like this. So it's just the thing you sign up for. Obviously, the less downtime they'd have, the better. There is an expectation that the product is usable, but we're at a very specific time not able to play, so that's fine. You know? You should play Black Ops 2. Dude, I should. You're actually so right. I think Master Arms will work if/when Recluse comes out again. Not the way it previously did. The way I see it working, if it maintains its I don't care about crits thing, is it will just be when you swap it over. Because it's basically Harmony and like it's like Harmony that was also triggered by Rampage. You know what I mean? Like it could be both. Let me roll that back. So Master of Arms works that if you get a kill with any weapon, it becomes uber powerful. And specifically, it increases its damage and it makes it so headshots and crit shots and body shots don't matter. It's all treated the same way. So if Master of Arms comes back, the way I could see them doing it is rather than increasing the damage and not distinguishing between crits and body shots, it just doesn't distinguish between crits and body shots, right? Because otherwise it's just Harmony or like a weird version of Harmony. But I think that would be a good way to do it, because that gives it basically makes the weapon more forgiving. It obviously makes the TTK more consistent, but it doesn't make the TTK faster, and it operates similarly to the other stuff. So, yeah. It's offline? Yep, still offline. Here, let's try it again. It's a Black Mirror episode that has a positive AI message. Yeah. That's interesting. Any tips with Adobe After Effects? I'll be messing around before I end up taking classes. I actually don't use any Adobe products on any of my videos. All of my stuff is free software. Like, yes, it is worth getting the more expensive stuff, but depending on what you're doing, you might not need it. You might not need it at all. Like, I think the biggest myth is that you have to have the biggest and best stuff for everything in order to do the stuff. And I just don't think that's true. I think if you're good at what you're doing, you can make it happen. I mean, shoot, we've made an entire channel up to like 185-ish thousand subscribers based off of entirely free software, you know? So I think if you know how to make your tools work. Yeah, tips for using After Effects don't. No, that's not true. It's professional standard for a reason. Don't take my personal stance on, or my personal take on finances and use of certain softwares as the end-all be-all guide, the Bible for how you should do your stuff. You're going to have your own way of handling stuff. You're going to have your own workflow that's going to be completely different than mine. So don't do it like that. Update coming shortly. Yes, we've been told. What are you using for editing? I'm using OpenShot. I'm using an ancient version of HitFilm Express. When I say ancient, I mean ancient, because the newer versions of HitFilm Express are garbage. And I started out with HitFilm just off of the recommendation of a friend way back when, before I thought I was even going to have a channel, got used to it, got comfortable with it, had fun with it, and just have been using it since then. I definitely see the need to jump ship, but I'm on an old version. Extremely old version of HitFilm Express. Not gonna lie, I had a terrible time using AE for stop motion animation, so that's why I say don't. I don't know why you would need Adobe After Effects specifically for stop motion. Like, that, you should be able to just do that for normal stuff, unless there's some type of effect specifically you're trying to do. Like, obviously, I'd have to see your work. Wow, there's so many people watching right now. How is there 380 people watching? I'm not doing anything. I'm here while the servers are down. Who are you people? What the hell are you all doing here? Goodness gracious, guys. I mean, hi, everybody. Subscribe or whatever, yeah? Oh, my system lagging a little bit. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay, can you not? Thank you. Give me just a second here, everybody. There we go. Okay, cool. We bored. I mean, fair, I guess. Maybe I should do more just chatting streams more often. Damn. I did not expect everybody to be so interested in just vibing and chatting about stuff. No ETA on fix, nor any further updates. Feels bad. Mostly listening to you while I'm struggling to 3D model a tree. I feel like a tree is pretty easy, man. Maybe go look up a guide or something. I don't know. You're a good vibe. I appreciate that. I try to be a good vibe. We're here for your car's extended warranty. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Hot tub stream. You know what I should do? I should actually get like a little PNG of a little hot tub and just stick my little TTT guy in there. Just really play up the irony of the situation. I'm gonna try refreshing again. Go kill bugs and bots. I might. I mean, people are apparently really cool with just vibing here, with us just chatting about stuff. So I'm cool with that. I actually prefer these kinds of streams, if I may be perfectly honest with you. I like just sitting here and chatting with people about stuff. I find that really fun, really enjoyable. I'm wondering, I'm willing to bet that the vast majority of people who are here would be playing Destiny, though, right? Because we're in a situation where if you can't play, you watch, right? So I'm willing to bet that because nobody can play, that's why we have so many people here. Did you play Dead Space? Yes, I played both 1 and 2. I'm just here for the ASMR burritos. Yep. So a lot of people agree with that. That's fair. That's fine. Literally driving a forklift right now. Guys, he's forklift certified. Gonna give a while. Gonna vibe a while. Listen to the No Straight Road songs. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Gonna play an hour ago. Servers were down, so I turned on Battlefront 2. 2005. Wow. Anyone else like Lucky 10p? Anyone else ask if Lucky 10p if he has since scammed his friends whenever he posts to Bungie help? What? Hold on. Reread the sentence again. Anyone else like to ask Lucky 10p if he has scammed friends whenever he posts to Bungie help? I don't know what you're getting at there. I haven't played D2 in months due to a shoulder injury. Interesting. I don't know why. I guess I'd have to know the extent of the shoulder injury, right? But I'd imagine you could... Oh, well, I guess if you're on PC, yeah, that definitely could be a problem. Controller, you don't need your shoulder at all. What team are you in Guardian games? Warlock, of course. Now you've broken 400. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Hello, everyone. Feel free to ask a question. Chime in. We're just, like the title says, sort of vibing. Warlock gang. Yeah, Warlocks. Let's go. Titans are getting the shaft this Guardian game. I feel like that's every time it isn't correctly balanced for, or rather, explicitly balanced for the change in population, right? Because there's less Titans than there are any other characters, you know? Miss jump and slowly descend to an inevitable death. Or you run blink like me and miss it quickly and quickly descend to an inevitable death. What's class your least favorite, though? My least played by far is Titan. I think each of them have their merit, but for me, Titan is the one that I just don't vibe with. I don't get the playstyle. Well, let me put it this way. I understand the playstyle. I'm not a fan of the playstyle. My favorite playstyle with Titan was the Titanfall build with the Sweet Business, the Icefall Mantles, the Stasis Damage Resist, and just slowly walking towards somebody holding 900 RPMs, right? Like that was my favorite. But they kind of took that from me. And now it's just back to Titans being punch boys. And I don't like that. I think Titans have so much more potential to be tactically minded, right? Like, Zavala is your freaking Vanguard. And his whole thing is leadership, right? Why don't we get more of that out of the Titans? I'd love more of, like, this really brutal tactics. You know? I've been watching a lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender stuff lately, just because I first got into the rabbit hole of kind of keeping an eye on what's going on with the live action remake because I was interested, and then that rabbit holed me to the overanalyzing guy who does a lot of the overanalyzing on YouTube, and I've been watching a lot of those. And I remember how much I love that show, and I posted a Twitter post about that recently. What is your go-to hot dog condiment for $50 from Multiple Potatoes? That is indeed Multiple Potatoes. Goodness gracious, that's a lot of potatoes. Thank you for the 50, man. If literally, I'm boring. I like just mustard on my hot dog. I find the complement between the savoriness of a good hot dog and the tangy, slight bitter edge to mustard to be just perfect. I'm totally cool with vibing with everything else. What kind of mustard? Just your traditional yellow mustard. Just your traditional yellow mustard. I'm cool with getting everything else on there. That's fine. But honestly, your traditional, you know what I mean? Like the standard. Never watched you before, but here, go buy a Dr. Pepper cream soda. Well, I appreciate that, Royal Jester. I mean, it's a lot. Just saying, hey, I've never seen you before, but here's a little bit of donation. I appreciate that. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. About Spicy Brown. Spicy Brown's fine, but I feel like that overpowers the dog. You know what I mean? Update patch notes are out. Yeah, update patch notes are out. Nothing too crazy. The biggest thing for us as PvP players is the change to glaives. Wire servers down, just an extended maintenance. I'm a Titan main, but I like... but I'm nothing like the crown-eating buffoons. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You got to get that red, yellow, green up on that dog. Go for the trifecta. Yeah, I'm fine with that too, right? But like, there was a stint of time about a year ago, I'd say, where we had like hot dogs regularly coming through the house, right? I don't know why, it was that way. So I had hot dogs more on the regular, and I just always gravitated back to just just hot dog, slightly toasted bun with just some mustard on top. It was nice. But I'm the type that likes the more, tangier flavors, the sour flavors. You know, I like things like horseradish, like the vinegar salt chips, that kind of thing. So mustard's probably not that much of a stretch for me specifically. Can get the Dragonfly Volt Shot auto before maintenance. Unfortunate. Sauerkraut in your hot dog? I've never tried it, actually. I've never had the opportunity to try it. We've never been in a situation where I don't go to places to buy hot dogs. They just kind of end up. You know what I mean? Hot dogs happen. They're not something you plan for, right? So you're like, you go into a barbecue or something, and they're serving hot dogs, of course, and burgers, whatever, right? And that's oftentimes they'll just have the basics. Sauerkraut doesn't often come up that much. Should the Titan barrier be throwable by default? No, but as an aspect, maybe. And I think that's what they're doing with the Sentinel Titan, right? They're getting that new aspect, and I think that's really neat. I love that as a style for Titan. Like, the more I am the shield, and I don't feel like we get that enough, you know? And the way that we do get that often just kind of defaults to, yes, you're the shield that can also punch really well, you know? So, I don't know. Take this money and expand your hot dog palates. As a Titan main, I find robin eggs blue goes well with hot dogs. I can't tell if you're saying specifically robin eggs themselves or some kind of specific brand. I'm not sure. I'm concerned either way. Let's press the button. Hello, Shaz. We like Titans need more ranged supers. Not necessarily. Maybe not. I don't know. They just need something like, okay, an idea we had years ago, maybe like 2-something plus years ago, for the controlled demolition specifically that I really, really liked. I thought this was really, really neat. Is controlled demolition whenever you would either tag a target or tag nearby environments. Yeah, we're still down. It would basically leave them volatile, and then you could trigger your volatile by holding down your melee button, similar to how like a warlock would consume their grenade. The Titan would like clap his fist in his hand, right, and that would trigger the volatile, having them detonate all at once, right? So even if you don't necessarily kill a target with volatile, you can forcefully detonate it for the price of your melee ability. More tactical use for abilities. Yeah, exactly. That was kind of the idea, right? And volatile, like even in PvP, volatile by default is not enough to kill someone. So you'd need something to kind of like get them softened up a little bit before the volatile could take them down. But I always felt something like that would be really cool. Really lean in on the more tactically, the brutal and upfront tactician side of things. I mentioned Avatar. I'll mention it again because the thought I was going to ended up getting derailed. You started talking about hot dogs. I feel like Titans are the Earthbenders of the Guardian universe, right? They're very upfront. They're very blunt. That doesn't mean they don't have nuance, right? It just means that the way that they approach things is very head-on. You know what I mean? And I feel like we've just ended up resulting to Titans just grabbing somebody by the shirt collar and beating them to death. I love the Sentinel subclass since it came out. Still working on getting the best armor to have the best build for it, yeah. Can Hunters get something other than a stupid acrobatic move? Why don't Warlocks and Titans get the cool things? While we just get more, we get to move more stylishly. That's the whole point of Hunters, though. I feel like Hunters explicitly have been pretty well fleshed out in terms of exploring all of their power fantasies. You know what I mean? Any plans on a face reveal? Not currently, no. Maybe for if the second channel ends up popping off a bit more, I might want to associate it with a stronger brand, and at that point I'll probably bring it over to main. But not currently. Titans are the barbarians. Yeah, kind of get that vibe. In your opinion, should a Titan exotic have a damage boost? Maybe. I mean, that's kind of a vague question, so I don't have a great answer for that. Sorry, I missed most of what do you mean by Titans using volatile like Zeus from Smite? I didn't play Smite, so I don't know what you're referencing. Sorry to say. I want to kill things and look pretty while doing it, Hunter main. Yeah, I mean, like, and that's their thing, right? Like, the strand dive, the little slam dive thing, the ensnaring slam, is like perfect Hunter flavor. That's such perfect Hunter flavor, right? It's stylish, it's got movement associated with it, and it disables your enemy. That is like Hunter 101 right there. Beautiful, perfect, you know? Meanwhile, like, Dragnir's Lash is cool, right? So is the Flechette Storm. I think Strand has actually done a really good job for making Titans kind of explore new stuff, you know? But then, like, you look at some of the other classes, it's like, Striker, I punch, but better, you know? And I get health back, so I stay alive, and I punch. Sentinel, I get overshield, and I punch, but better. There is the controlled demolition stuff, right? But it feels more of like I just kind of generically debuffed you thing, you know? I don't know. Sentinel and I don't really get along, so that's neither here nor there. And then, like, you get to Solar Titan, it's like, I throw a hammer at things, but different. You know, it always just comes back to the melee. I don't know. I am not a Titan main, so there's that. Alrighty, so am I getting bored? TDT $ Jux. You can't summon Jux in here, counterfeit, I'm sorry to say. Excited the new arc teleport for a hunter looks super cool. I agree. Looks very neat. I punch from a distance. Yeah, see. I don't know. I'm a Warlock main, so I feel like in terms of the differences between the two, Warlocks and Titans are like the polar opposites of each other. Hunters sit in kind of the middle, you know, they kind of understand the Titans, they kind of understand the Warlocks. They ride a little bit of both, right? But Warlocks and Titans, I feel like, are the type that would least get along with each other. You should stream Pokemon while we wait. No, thank you. Throw punches, literally. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Here, let's press the button again. A Titan needs our crayons, though. But, like, why, though? Can't we get something more interesting from you guys? Titans have got to step up their game. They've got to step up their game. They can't just be the crayon consumers, right? Like, I get it. I have fun with just rushing straight in and introducing everybody to my left and right fist, right? Damn it. What if Titans had an overshield grenade? I mean, that's kind of what the barricade's meant to do, right? Because you can't, it's hard to associate the like, grenades I feel like are more of a warlock thing. Like, warlocks typically end up being the ones that augment their grenades in more unique ways, right? That's not entirely consistent across the board, but generally speaking, warlocks are the ones that have grenades that do something different when you use them. Any tips on Blink? I'm trying to get better with it on Warlock. We have a video. Go look up like TDT Blink guide. I'm sure it'll come up. What stats do I want for Warlock? Obviously recovery, low mobility, decent-ish resilience, more so if you're on PvE, and then things like discipline or intellect depending on what you're going for. We need more overshields. Yeah, I'm fine with going for more like, one thing I want to see more from Destiny, that they're starting to, they experimented with a little bit, but they didn't really lean in on it too much. Is the idea of having drawbacks of things. Like, some things not doing, like, for example, Icefall Mantles, in my opinion, is like the premier Titan example of this idea, where you get something really cool, which is a bunch of health, a bunch of bonus health, and you now get bonus stasis weapon damage, which is cool, but the drawback is you cannot move very well, right? So I think that, like, more things like that, where, like, you get this, but it does this, is a much more interesting way to take things. And that also keeps us from doing too much power creepy stuff, because a lot of the times things that are improvements are just strictly better improvements, right? Rather than having like the, oh, I could have this, but I could have this, cost me this, or whatever, you know? Arbor Warden on Void is an overshield nade. That's a good point. Yep. That's a good point. Explosive payload, nerf, damage, sweet business on explosive rounds. I actually haven't checked. That's a good point. What's your lineup for today once servers are up, TDT? I'm not really sure. I intended initially to do the don't take damage challenge, which is always fun. You know, the 1 HP legendary mission challenge. But we don't have time for that now. I've got to get going here soon because I've got a video to make. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll just play some PvP, chat with everybody. I don't know. Are the servers gonna be up? I don't know. We're at the mercy of Bungie right now. So, we just vibing. Lost sector farming. I know. Unless it's leg day. Tell you what. Guys, if it's leg day, I'll go get the speedloader slacks, alright? We'll go slam that out real quick, alright? And that'll be the thing we do for stream today. Everyone's gonna love that so much, I'm sure. Alright, Wit stream. I actually did bring up Wit. I showed everybody Wit. Have you tried 450 auto since the update? They heard they cook. I haven't messed with them yet, but no, I have seen a lot of people using them. So apparently they do cook. And I've been cooked by them as well. So yeah, they're good. I've been messing around with my Mida because they buffed my Mida, and I'm very happy about that. What about Helldivers 2? I'm kind of committed to the Destiny grind at this point. Listen, the sunk cost fallacy is in full swing right now. Full swing. We're going to play Destiny until we die. I swear this game is held together by duct tape and staples. Destiny, all things considered, is held together pretty well. Like, as much shit as we give Bungie, Destiny runs pretty darn smoothly most of the time. I did 200 runs in the first boss. Got some spicy prosecutor rolls. Nice. Based in Destiny, Pilled. It's just, like, we're so in it. I've been here for 10 years, right? And I can 100%... I think, TDT has been one, despite being a generally positive outlook, you know, we're no, whatever that guy's name, Joker, or whatever his name is, right? We're no, like, ultra hyper negative on Destiny or ultra hyper critical on Destiny, right? But I feel like we're pretty critical of Destiny, right? We try to come at it from a place of humility, you know? But we can objectively say Destiny is a pretty good game, right? And I think we lose that as veterans, as we get so wrapped up in specific ideas of what we want or what it should be. But then, like, to new players, the players who first get into it the first time, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good game. Just like the movement and gameplay, gunplay day-to-day is really solid. Really, really solid. What's happening here? I've seen the discussion shift. Co-op game ever in turn of rated... Wait, what? Co-op game ever... Oh, man, sometimes reading your chat gives me a freaking stroke. The co-op game ever in turn of raid dungeons in PvP fun play and movement. I agree, Adrian. Whatever that meant. Destiny 2 is mid. Needs more democracy. Yeah, fair. That's fair. I think what Helldivers has done in terms of creating a narrative of like getting players hyped up. Like, remember when the whole thing was become legend for Destiny, right? And that was the thing you really identified with, is this sort of mystique of being a guardian. I kind of hate that we've moved away from that. I loved when there was this sort of this mysterious, like, a Super Saiyan version of a guardian, like all of us were sort of going for. You know what I mean? And now it's just sort of like, oh yeah, you're the guy, go do the thing. Okay, thanks. You know, it's kind of become mundane, you know? Not enough imposing American values on the alien races. Oh, whoa, whoa. There's a message behind the message. Chat, I think we're getting in. Holy cow. Guys, this is exciting. Boy, we got into the queue. Yeah. Let's go! Bad piggies. Yeah, I forgot I have this in the loop. All the chat's going crazy. You're my DoorDash delivery guardian. Yeah, it feels like that, right? It's like, go do this thing. Kill this thing. You know, there doesn't feel like there's any stakes anymore. I farmed Cube for 2 days straight and didn't get any good guns. Guys, don't ever farm an activity if you're not having fun. If you're gonna do it, spread it out. Don't make Destiny into a job. Destiny does not pay you. The guns are not worth it. Yeah! I can't do Astrocross. That was just me losing my voice to trying to make that. Yeah, Cross has a... Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Let's pretend that didn't happen, chat. Alright, cool. I want to be the very best guardian like no one ever was. Have you played Undertale Yellow? Yes, I played Undertale Yellow. It was great. A little bit too... Bruh. Cross is a legend. Cross has a very specific accent. I'm not even sure entirely what it is. But anyway, yes, I did play Undertale Yellow. It was pretty solid. Really fun. That's right. I gotta finish the skimmer. Maybe that's what we'll do. If it's not leg day, we'll finish the skimmer thing, because I actually need to finish the skimmer quest. I've been playing Control outside of Supremacy. You know, so I haven't actually been progressing my things at all. Didn't get the skimmer. Yeah, I have like the final quest for it, but I haven't actually just taken the time to go do it, because when I'm playing, I'm often doing things that don't progress that quest. So I need to go pick that up. I need to go pick that up. The cat usually needs an update. Yeah. What do you think of the Hunter Blink? I know you love Warlock Blink, so I wonder what you think of Hunters. It's fine. It's not as good as Astrocyte, obviously, but Hunters have the benefit of getting more benefit out of their mobility. So stacking into mobility means more movement, means more blink. So yeah, it's good. It's good. I'd love for them to have an Astrocyte Light, maybe, version of Blink. Some kind of exotic that can make that blink a little bit better. I'd love to see that. It's a lot of fun. I'm so used to the Destiny going offline and breaking so much that I've gone stale towards all the issues of the game. I mean, like, this is to be expected, right? It's like expecting your printer not to run out of ink or paper, you know? It's like, yeah, it's gonna happen. Things like this are gonna happen. Obviously, you don't want it to stay out of ink and paper for long. You want it to be back up and running. But you're not upset when it happens. It's just something that it do. We need a Blink exotic for Hunters, and please, Bungie, make it look cool. I don't want Dragon Shadow. Yeah, I think it'd be cool to make a... What's it called? Blight Ranger. The helmet that nobody likes. Blight Ranger into a... Like, give half of the effects of Astrocyte to Blight Ranger. And I think that'd be neat. What does Astrocyte do? Astrocyte increases blink distance, makes handling better coming out of blink, and keeps your radar up while blinking. So it just makes blink better. Sorry about memeing on you in front of Cross. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Oh, are you talking about for the spicy clips from like a month ago? It allows you to draw 2 cards. I draw Pot of Greed, which allows me to draw 2 extra cards. Now watch as the game loads in and the Skyrim intro plays. I fucked up and accidentally made Skyrim instead of the patch. Dude, I would be a Bungie fan for life if one of these update downs like this, they loaded me into the Skyrim intro. Good. I believe in the heart of the cards. Do 1 focus activity on Hunter each time it comes up. You only need 3 complete to Samurai Quest. Yeah, it's not too difficult to get it. I just haven't done it. Hey, you're finally awake. Got caught trying to cross the border. What to have Chibi Robo on Spicy Clips? I haven't seen any of Chibi Robo stuff. Check them out more. Any chance you know Chibi Robo? I have a sneaking suspicion that I've been sent, because there's the likelihood, unless I triggered some kind of core memory, the likelihood of specifically Chibi Robo being brought up back to back after 2 different people. I have a sneaking suspicion that I've been sent some peoples to. Oh, you know what? We'll try restarting the game. Try doing this because we've gotten capped both times now. So let's try this. There we go. Yugi. You guys watch? No, Mark's into super into Yu-Gi-Oh though, or rather, at least the card game. So you should ask Marksman about that. He loves Yu-Gi-Oh. What famous person out of history would you make the best Guardians being brought back to life as a ghost? By a ghost. I see. By a ghost specifically. General MacArthur. I don't know. Somebody who's like a real solid military leader, right? But nah, I mean like that's the first thing that came to mind because I'm like, okay, who's like the first one off the top of my head that is known more recently for military prowess, right? Because those tend to make the best Guardians. But like, I feel like we need wisdom nowadays, you know? Somebody who's grounded, knows how to make good decisions, just generally speaking. There's been a lot of people throughout history who've been able to do that. And I feel like that's an older trait, having good just common sense and wisdom. So, you know, then like I start thinking of like past American presidents and such. Get to like your Abraham Lincolns and so forth. I don't know. That's a good question. Sun Tzu. Yeah, if you really want to go for military prowess, right? Sun Tzu. Private Ryan. All right, interesting choice. Of course, I joined right before Pig Step ends. Should have joined earlier, man. What can I say? The Skater really knotted up the spaghetti code. Yeah. Keanu Reeves. He's not dead. That doesn't work. You can't say Keanu Reeves. That's not how any of this works. Count Dooku as a guardian. Okay, so we're just throwing out names at this point. That's what's happening. Where's my chill track? GT, I got a question to set the chat ablaze. Rock and Stone or Democracy? I tend to play more Democracy. Dave from Interstellar. Okay. RS War is much a philosophy as his tactics. Yeah, no, 100%. There's a reason why it's typically considered required reading for business majors. Rat King Supremacy. Yeah, Rat King's fun. Rat King's a lot of fun. It's cool to see that it's finally getting some love, too. Rat King's always been good. And it's always weird seeing, like, off-meta stuff get recognized. I feel, like, weird. You know what I mean? Say Gandhi for wisdom. I don't know. Like, Gandhi has a very specific philosophy, though, you know? Like, I feel like if we're going to pick somebody up for wisdom, it needs to be a philosophy that's a lot more pragmatic. You know? Obviously, I'm not like dissing Gandhi, obviously, right? But he was for a specific time, for a specific place. He served his purpose well, right? Like he's sort of a great product of what was around at the time, but that's not something that's necessarily fantastic for general stuff. You know what I mean? Unless Socrates or Karl Marx. Again, like very specific philosophies. And like obviously people are going to have specific philosophies. You know what I mean? Julius Caesar, probably not Julius. Ganondorf would be a striker titan. Bro, how could you say that? He's literally a void warlock. He's a warlock. His neutral B in Smash is called Warlock Punch. Oppenheimer. All right. Not dead yet. Diogenes. All right. If we want, I think Diogenes would probably be the most appropriate philosopher to bring back right now because he has some very wild takes. Titan's Punch, Warlock Slap. Maybe Ganondorf, the reason why he's the Dark Lord is because he's a mix between a Warlock and a Titan. That's just a forbidden, a forbidden mix-up between the two that should never be. Kanye West, again, not dead. Not dead. Kanye is still very much alive. You don't guardian people from that are still alive. Jesus be a self-res warlock, yeah. Like my inclination is obviously to pick biblical characters and such, yeah. But I'm thinking more for somebody who has decent military experience. Oh, if you really want to go for like just straight up wisdom, then we could talk about Solomon from the Bible. The guy is known, literally was given biblical levels of wisdom like that. If you really want to pick somebody who's just like pure wisdom, straight top and bottom, pick Solomon. Also was a king, so a leader. A German dude with a funny mustache. Oh, my chat. Don't go off that direction. Abe Lincoln with the Kamehameha. Let's see how you handle my Biden blast. Abe would be an epic hunter. It reminds me of, what was it, like Abe Lincoln, Vampire Killer, whatever that book series was. Goku wouldn't destroy an entire black fleet from the Witness. Is Goku just a Arc Warlock? He has Ionic Blink and a Kamehameha. Abraham Lincoln and the Freedom Force. Oh, dude, where the fuck is this chat going? The direction everything is going here. I'm not sure whether I love it or I hate it. The Queen of England. I love how you spelled queen with a G. Oh my gosh. Winston Churchill, yeah. Churchill was definitely like that kind of that leadership figure, you know? Would Muhammad Ali be a hunter or a titan? Good question. Lance Riddick, yeah. Rest in pieces. Betty White as a Strand Titan. Oh my gosh. Arc Warlock should have Blink as a jump, not just in Super. I would love the Arc subclasses to have more Blink-like stuff. Like one of the things I've talked about, again, in older videos proposed as a thing for Arc Hunter reworks is to give hunters a Volt Step. I've talked about this before, but like a Volt Step where when you dodge, it's a short distance blink. You get multiple of them, and maybe it can jolt nearby targets when you do it too. It doesn't reload, it doesn't give you your class ability back or anything. Just costs a very mild jolt. Similar to how, like, what is it, Spark of Instinct works, but triggered on blink, or triggered on your dodge. Liam Afton would be a crazy Strand Warlock. The Queen as a Solar Warlock. Like, I feel like if the late Queen of England were to be anything, I feel like Solar Warlock actually makes a lot of sense. Imagine an animal resurrected by a ghost. You have a fucking cat guardian. Dude, that would make a fantastic, like, webcomic. Somebody get that to, like, a webcomic artist right now. That would make such a great webcomic. Like, cat guardian. That would be so good. Holy cow. Cares to be a Solar Titan. Specifically for the hammer, I know what you're going for. I see what you're going for. Real life Rasputin brought back as a warlock. Yeah, Rasputin's story is actually crazy. Like, we know the funny song about him, but his life story is very interesting, very unusual. Spartan 1337 would be a hunter. That's a hot take right there. Garfield Guardian. Yes, furry guardians. No, I'm saying specifically just a normal ass cat. Just like you get like a ghost that's a little confused and brings back this cat. You know, cat gets some armor and stuff. Oh my goodness. Paul Bunyan Stasis Titan. Musin, what would you rate the no backup plans? I need to get more time behind it. I feel like no backup plans might be an unexplored territory. 2 Rasputins in Destiny 2, that's true, yeah. Is Osiris just Einstein brought back as a guardian? No, Osiris isn't nearly as book smart. Actually, Osiris' character kind of bothers me. Like, he's supposed to be painted as like this smart person, and then like we don't often see it. He's just one that asks questions, and typically they're questions that are just sort of just dumps of lore and backstory and stuff. I don't know. Like, I really would like to have seen Osiris go kind of like the Uncle Iroh route, where, you know, he's just a very grounded figure. But I know they want him to have some teenage angst in there too. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Osiris's character. I feel like it was handled not the greatest. I'd rather, I don't know. He's not smart. He's an exposition of the character. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ikora kind of fills that role a little bit more. I feel like Ikora does Osiris's job better in terms of like what they're trying to paint him as, because Ikora has like this, I'm a badass, I know it, I don't need to flex it, and I'm also hella freaking smart, you know? Hi, do you know if there's going to be a Destiny 3? Anthony, in what world? No offense to you, Anthony, but what information do you think I have that, and secondly, do you think I would be able to reveal that information if Bungie themselves hasn't announced it? Like, again, no offense, my guy, but like, come on, man, you gotta know who to ask the questions to. I have no freaking clue. F. Kennedy as a hunter with 2 resilience. No, man, it doesn't matter how much resilience he had. Sniper headshots kill regardless of resilience. GG's dad works at Bungie, yeah. Jesus and his disciples would make the greatest fire team of all time. The 12 apostles were kind of dumbasses. Go back and check your Bible lore, guys. The apostles are kind of stupid. They didn't get it. They didn't get it until literally the Holy Spirit and basically God himself kind of gave them the unofficial Bible slap. And they're like, oh, we're the dumbasses. They didn't get it. They still thought that Jesus was going to overthrow Rome. That was not the point at all. JFK got Darcy'd. Cat as a void hunter. Yeah, if we do the cat guardian thing, 100% they'd be a void hunter. Absolutely. Jesus and the 12 blueberries. Yeah, literally though, right? Literally just blueberries. JFK would have had copycat quit. Oh, jeez, Christ. They were fishermen and simple dudes with those apostles. That's true. Yeah, that's true. 100%. You're absolutely right, Duncan. They were not well, Matthew was well educated. Mark was a Roman soldier, if I remember correctly. There's a couple of them that had some education. There's definitely moments where they kind of got it, but still vastly overall. Like the most interactions we see, they did not get it. You know? JFK should have threaded Spectre to take the aim assist. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Cat errors. Come on, man. Bungie 213, thou art extremely stupid. How do you not know the raid mechanics? Hey, man, you can't fault somebody for not knowing the mechanics at all, you know? Johnny Depp is a Spectral Blades hunter. I feel like Johnny Depp would be a solar hunter. He strikes me more as like a solar hunter sort of vibe. You know? Teddy Roosevelt would be a solar titan on my mommy. We're getting into some weird territory here, guys. When's the next Momsen video? I don't know if we're going to do another Momsen video. The last time we did a Momsen video, nobody seemed interested in it. Views are down pretty significantly. So there's like a handful of Momsen stands, which I appreciate that. We love those. We love to see the Momsen stands. Yeah? But overall, I don't know. Well, I'll think about it. It might be something we do. Sacrilege. Wenji keeps giving me error code cat. Same. Do not see the Momsen bid in my recommended. Did it get hit by the algorithm? It's an older video, so it doesn't surprise me if you're newer to the channel. Want more Momsen? I'll think about it. Okay, the cat errors are coming more frequently. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm gonna play Remnant too. Remnant and me didn't. I guess I'm not really into the whole solo RPG thing because Remnant and I didn't really get along. Like I see the reason why people like it. I didn't really care for it personally. Like this, like again, there's plenty of PvE experiences. I'm wondering if it's just specifically like the RPG solo experiences because like Remnant didn't have a strong story. Its story's pretty sucked. Don't do solo then? Yeah, but even with groups, it wasn't the greatest. I don't know. The gameplay loop wasn't there for me. It felt very one note in my experience. And it didn't have a strong enough story to keep me interested. Mike Tyson. Yeah, speaking of weird collabs, what the hell is up with the freaking Ghostbusters collab? Nobody asked for that. Nobody wanted that. And I'm imagining some people are going to get it just purely for the irony of the thing. You know? That doesn't strike me as something that people were looking to do. Exactly. Yeah, it's so odd. Like John Cena would be a Void Titan using Rat King. So true, man. So true. Could have gotten the Ghostbuster armor set. I think that would have been even worse. Because it's just weird. I feel like they should have abandoned that ship a long time ago. That's not something that should have gotten past any sort of board meeting. That's like, no, that's a pretty dumb idea. But we know that's likely coming from Sony, right? Henry Stickmin is the lore-accurate Guardian. If anybody understands a Henry Stickmin reference, you're immediately my friend. Only Sony all the movements to the marketing is in the game is all. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I don't like it. Afraid the Destiny is going to become Fortnite with all these collabs. Yeah, maybe. Not a huge fan of that. Not a huge fan of that. I don't mind getting collabs from other games and stuff because that's kind of neat. But doing things that are like really separated from the Bungie IP and really separated from the gameplay loop of Destiny, not something I'm interested in. Ghostbusters themed stuff should have been for the Halloween. Yeah, I can see that. Got a FNAF collab this Halloween. Dude, those would sell like hotcakes though. That's the thing. Dude, that would work so well. The amount of people that would buy it, it would be insane. The amount of people that would buy a FNAF setup would be just jaw-dropping. How did Overwatch get the Bebop collab? I buy ships in Destiny in a heartbeat. Yeah, the Bebop collab was really cool. That was really cool. I feel like they could have done a little bit closer of a job on the armor overall, like or the skin, I should say. But it's still really, really cool. That's a really neat collab. That's the kind of collab I'd love to see. And it's like perfect for Destiny, right? Like, how did we not get that for Destiny? you even know yet what happened? Not a clue. At least you have an emote with the licensed music. No? Do we? Metal Gear collab? Metal Gear collab would be pretty cool too, but Konami is way too strict about their IPs. Like, even Nintendo had a hard time getting Snake, right? For Smash. So that's going to be difficult. Destiny X Family Guy. I think that's the day I quit. Like, it makes perfect sense for Fortnite, and it's hilarious in Fortnite. I love Fortnite for that, right? But not in Destiny. Doesn't make sense for Destiny. Solid Snake as a Void Hunter. Literally, though, right? Has Bungie said anything about the servers? Not really. I could check, but we're just kind of vibing here. This might just be an us chatting today stream, because I got to get going soon. Bungie should do a collab with working servers. Yeah, it's not often that they're down, though. I don't follow them for this. Peter Griffin Solar Titan. I feel like Peter would be like a Stasis Titan. Something odd. Something weird. Or if they brought Destiny to Netflix's shows. They talked about that, didn't they? That was a thing they were considered doing. We're at 515 viewers. Wow! We actually popped to the 500 mark. Hello, everybody. Peter Griffin 100% is an Arc Titan. Stu would be a Void Warlock, and Meg would be a Stasis Hunter. Because no one likes Stasis Hunter. Yep, fair, fair. Would kill for a Destiny show or movie. Don't, careful, the monkey's paw might curl there. Look what they did to Halo. I don't know if you guys want that. Guys, the thought of doing a machinima for Destiny has been like plaguing me. It has been a thought in the back of my mind for so long. It's something I want to do. But I just, it's so much effort to do it, and I just don't think there's an audience for it. I've got like a whole storyline wrote out, everything, dude. I think it'd be really, really cool. But I just, like I said, I just don't think that there's anything there for it. Destiny X He-Man, I'd actually be really down for that. And Tom Christie would be pretty happy about that too, I'm sure. Halo breaks my heart, but the Fallout show looks great. Again, careful what you wish for. I'm really happy. Competitive drops, Artifice Armor, and Catalyst. I finally got the Rat King. Nice. I also love it. Also, Momsum videos could be supporters only. That's not a bad idea, actually. Could be a supporters only thing. Thank you, Max, for the 50 pesos. It's pesos, right? Destiny Elden Ring collab would be fire if done right. I agree. That'd be pretty cool. A Skyrim collab would also be really neat in that similar kind of vein. You fucked up Halo so badly, so badly. Like the actor is an utter toss. And instead of being like, hey, I understand the fans are unhappy, he essentially blamed the fans for not liking it. Yep. You know you're in a bad spot. You know you're doing something wrong when you're blaming your fans. Like, you fucked up. If you're blaming the fans, you fucked up. That is not a... You never blame the audience. Like, imagine the insanity of me uploading a video and getting mad at my audience if they didn't get it or understand it, right? Like, I failed as a creator. That's purely on me. Why are servers taking so long? Great question. Don't know. JFK got hit with the Nighthawk Golden Gun. So we're back on the JFK thing, huh? You know what else make a good guardian? My mom. Ruby Armored. Yeah, rip Ruby, right? Cartman Titan. I feel like Cartman would be a hunter. Like, Cartman would do something stupid like that, right? Something that's really not in flavor, but really egotistical. Like, he'd think of himself a particular way. Iron Banner today? I don't know. Is it Iron Banner today? I have no clue. We can check when we get on. Side with the Ruby collab, they would never get a scythe weapon, even though it would make an awesome weapon. Yeah. Destiny X Overwatch? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. That'd be a pretty cool collab. See, like, Titan's getting Reinhardt armor, Hunter's getting Tracer armor, and then Warlock's getting... what would be a good Warlock choice? Maybe Mercy? Kind of go for the standard there. Well, no, we'd have to do we do have to do Genshi for Hunters, right? No, we 100% do Genshi for Hunter. Winston would be hard because the head doesn't make sense, you know? Reaper. Yeah, maybe Reaper. That's not a bad idea. We want to represent every single archetype, though, right? So damage, tank, and then support. Yeah, no, it would 100% be Genshi. Genshi for the Hunters, 100%. Reinhardt for Void Titan. Lucio for Warlock? Yeah, maybe. Like, I'm trying to think of what supports there would be that would make sense. Because the other two make perfect sense, right? Like, Genshi is, like, asking to be Hunter armor. That's perfect right there. Again, Reinhardt for Titans perfectly makes sense. You know? And those are typically, like, full-body armor suits. I don't know if any... Are there any supports that have, like, full-body armor? Maybe, like, a Zenyatta thing? Yeah, Mercy is the only one I can think of. Because Mercy's kind of like standard, too. You don't want it to be too obscure, you know? Ramatra for Warlock, because he's too new. Moira, again, still ironically too new. You want to do, like, something from the original cast. Reaper. Like, I could see Reaper, but again, I feel like if they were going to do that collab, it'd have to be something that represents all three of the basic types, you know? Yeah, I'd think probably Zenyatta. Would you be opposed to Stasis getting a second super? I would love Stasis to get a second super. I don't know why anybody would be opposed to that. Zen TBH with all the balls. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. Like, imagine the Warlock armor has, like, the balls kind of floating around the shoulders and stuff. That'd be kind of neat. Why am I finding MLP content when I search Destiny 2? Speed Racer SRL. That'd be neat. Yeah, a Speed Racer thing would be pretty cool for SRL. I think both darkness subclasses deserve a second super. We might get it with Final Shape, or maybe the episodes that follow. Yeah, 2 p.m. and not being able to play hurts. Yeah, it's pretty late into the day for a Destiny update. This is definitely going on longer than anticipated. Can't wait for the new subclass with Final Shape. I mean, we're not going to get a subclass every single update, you know. I would like there to be the parity between the 3 light and the 3 dark. I think that'd be nice. But I think they've made it pretty clear. Now, the really cool thing would be, the really cool thing, if they have a darkness subclass that they're just not telling anybody. I really hope that that's the case. I would love for them to surprise us. Great song. Oh, what's playing right now? Dogfight. Yeah, if I could add anything to Destiny, people have asked me this before. If I could add anything to Destiny, it'd be space combat. I love space combat. I'm a Star Fox fan for that reason. I think, like, vehicle, specifically air vehicle combat is, like, the coolest thing. Like, the strategy and the tactics and the mindset that goes into it is a lot of fun. Mario Galaxy song, can't remember which one. Ever played Rainbow Six Meeson? Yes, and I'm alright at it. I don't know all the operators, and there's been a bazillion operators added since then. So I'm not up to date on everything. But yeah, I was alright at it. The tactics of the Wolfpack and stuff carry over. Like how to take a room, how to sweep a corner, how to do all that stuff. It carries over. So I was alright. I was alright at it. If you're new here and you're enjoying your time, consider subscribing. We are significantly down on subscribers right now, so I'd appreciate it. We'll continue the conversation here, everybody. I don't have a dog fight. All right. Prime from planet to planet, and the mission would be some social spaces. I don't think they even need to go that far. Like, make it basically like an arena, right? Where, like, you load into an area, and it's just, like, a little arena combat that you could do. You don't even need to go the full, like, oh, it needs to be, like, a Starfield or whatever. You fly towards this thing, or, you know, it's just, give us an arena. I think that'd be cool. Speaking of arenas, I would love for them to take the stuff that we have in PvE and make it into PvP maps. Even if it's kind of sloppily done. Just take, like, a boss arena or, like, an open map area, like the dungeon's main boss area for Warlord's Ruin. Slap some boundary boxes on it, call it a PvP map. It would 100% work. It'd be a great way to just suddenly, just immediately, boom, add a shite ton of maps in there, too. And I don't think anybody would mind. Like, that's kind of what they did with Halo, you know? Like Vault of Glass. Yeah, like Vault of Glass, I legitimately think could work as, like, that final room could work as, like, a PvP map. I think that'd be neat. Holy crap, you have 540 viewers. Yeah, nobody can play, so they're forced to deal with my BS. IDK, Destiny players are prone to complain. No, it's not just Destiny players. Players are prone to complain. That's not just a Destiny thing. A lot of people would mine. As many people are opinionated. Yeah, I mean, like, here's the thing. When I say nobody would mind, quote unquote, I mean that in the more like the majority of people I think would be okay with just having some new freaking maps. You know? Cosmodrome BDB. Yeah, dude, I would love patrol areas. Dude, imagine. All right. Imagine a patrol area, 12v12, or maybe like 24v24. Let's just light the servers on fire while we're at it. Right? There's like 6 different control points. They take forever to load in. You know, there's heavy ammo spread throughout. Dude, that'd be so cool. Like COD. Yeah, or Battlefield. Battlefield would be the better way to put it. Or Battlefront. Both kind of operate in the same way. New maps, Gambit players have no idea what that means. Listen, Gambit players, I hate to break it to you guys. You guys have been abandoned. You've been left on the side of the road. Just let it go, guys. I'm sorry to say. Like, I'm not trying to say that to be mean. I'm not trying to, like, just be a jerk. I'm not trying to be a villain here. I'm just saying, Bungie has made it pretty damn clear that they're moving on from you guys. I'm just, like, emotionally, I'm just trying to help you out. Move on. It's for your benefit. I would love for Gambit to be a thing. Honestly, I'd love for Gambit to get a bit of a rework. I want more maps or more modes where it's like, even imagine like a 3v3, but there's like just normal ass enemies that you're fighting, and not in the Gambit sense where it's like 2 separate arenas, right? Like imagine one of these bigger maps and there's just like dudes. There's just freaking Vex, just guys, just chilling, being bros. You know, and you have to balance between killing them and killing your the opponents. I think that'd be neat. Just dude being bros. Yeah, exactly. Do you have rumors / plans Bungie wants to pull off? I have not. Feel free to fill me in. Just some pals. Yeah, exactly. So you get it. 32v32 an anomaly. I unironically would love. Listen, I just want to see anything, right? Just anything. Just throw and give me a bone. You know what I mean? Dude, like, I know that would be chaos. That would be, like, so over the top. But just throw me a bone, man. Dear God. Yeah, right? I feel like part of the reason we haven't is because Bungie is still supporting PS4, which is crazy because that thing's like a year and a half old. Or rather, I should say, the PlayStation 5 has been around for about a year and a half, yeah? And we're still supporting old consoles. I feel like we need to move on. I feel like we need to, like, prepare people and say, hey, look, coming into the final shape, we can't support old consoles anymore. I'm still on PS4. I get it, but you guys need to move on. It's been like a year and a half. I get it. I understand. But I feel like that's holding back what the game could be. 4v4v4. Yeah, that'd be cool. PS5 was 3 years ago? No way. No. It's not 3 years old. Maybe like 2 years old, but I don't think it's 3. No. Am I really that old? No. Say it isn't so. Hold on. Let's see what Bootleg had to say. Rebrand D2 into Destiny and house all of D1 stuff. D2 Sunset content and all. Make future content releases on the same game. Rumor has it the goal will be done by 2026. I'm not sure. Hold on. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? So rebrand D2 into just Destiny and house all of Destiny 1. D2, Sunset content, all. Make future content releases on the same game. Explain more what you mean. I'm not entirely following. The new consoles are still getting scalped and price gouged. Yeah, but it's a lot less of a problem now. That they've been out for so long, the market isn't in as big a demand. So the PS5 was 34 years ago. Oh, damn, bro. I feel like the years have just gotten older and older. Well, regardless, you know, it's like, I don't know if this is the case. It feels like it's the case. You know, they're trying to support the older stuff. PS5's only recently become affordable. That's only if you don't know what you're doing. See, me, being the computer programmer that I am, scalped my own PlayStation 5 and then obviously bought it at the normal price And that was it. That's all I did. Just bought my own PS5 at a regular price. It was like $400, $500, which is like super affordable for a brand new console. Wake up. Actually saying that getting a normal price for something is a skill issue. Listen, I'm not saying it should be this way. I am saying that is possibly a skill issue. It is a little bit of a skill issue. Not saying that I'm saying that's a good thing. Me buying the smart man that I am stole a PS5. Yeah. Wisdom walked in the store and said dibs. Like, dang, I guess it's his now. Check update. Alright, sounds good. I bought my PS5 for €500. Ooh, that's a little pricey. Ain't using it, it's mine now. Yeah, I flashed them my 100% off coupon from the company called Glock. No update posted. How long is this gonna be? I don't know. Basically, Destiny 2 will be rebranded and essentially have everything in the same game. I see. So from Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, is that what you were saying earlier? So bringing Destiny 1 stuff into Destiny 2, is that the idea? Done by 2026, that's a long ways out, but that's roughly the correct amount of time span. I'd love to see what your sources for that were. It's the modern version of watching paint dry. Hey, listen, we have, how many people are we at to? Oh, let me see, let me check. The paint dry stream is currently polling 568 viewers. So it's a successful paint drying stream. They were saying put everything in the game from both games into one game. That'd be neat. That'd be cool. I'm going to commit some more crimes if Destiny doesn't load. I need the Vexsmith, the classic Guardian Games ornament. Many views. Yes, a very good viewership for paint dry. You lost 3. My bad, yo. My bad. I love watching paint dry, gotta be honest. Hey, when you have this vibe track and this great personality. Holy crap, it's Shadow Destiny. Oh, hey, Shadow. I didn't even see you. What's up, Shadow? How you been, man? Yeah, Shadow's got great vids. He's got some really solid stuff. Go check him out if you haven't already. I had to watch paint dry when I worked as a painter. It's a perfect job for you then, bro. Why don't you go back to updating D1? Hard to disagree. Destiny 2 is a better game. Can I be honest, TDT? Of course. Like, I can stop you. Oh, yeah. Somebody cursed me with this knowledge. I don't know who it was. It might have been, like, Crit or somebody. But of the Vanguard, Ikora has the longest hair. Just think about that for a little while. Let that sink in. Went back to Destiny 1. It felt so bad. Yeah, there's a lot of things we take for granted. D1 had the vibes. I will give you that. 100%. I will agree. I will 100% agree that D1 had better vibes. I will agree with that. Yep, that is true. That is definitely true. But in terms of, like, game as a whole, D2's better. Crow's longest hair. He's not a Vanguard. You Shadow Destiny and Toad Smoothie have inspired me to try my hand at Destiny Conjuration. Good. Good. I hope that's something that's not my main goal, but I encourage anybody who ever has any inclination to start a channel. Oh. Just go do it. There's no reason not to. You have nothing to lose except for some time. That's it. D1 have better vibes, and D2 gives me the best gun. Manticore. You're a Manticore guy. That's right. Got a huge project in the works. Good. Yeah. If you can afford the time, you should try to make a channel. You never know. The thing is your first year of making content is going to be shit. It's going to be awful. We're getting more error codes lately. But yeah, your first year of making content is going to be garbage. And then you're going to get better. And then you're going to look back at the next year and you're going to say, wow, that was garbage. And then you're going to get better. And then you're going to look back and be like, wow, that was garbage. If that's not happening, you're not improving. You should hate your old stuff, because that means that you've grown as a creator. And you will just naturally, just by doing it as well. As long as you're holding yourself to higher and higher standards and pushing for better and better and better. You're going to be trash kid. Yeah, you are. You are going to be a really bad content creator. Unless you already had experience somewhere else, unless you already got some type of formal training, you are going to hit the ground flopping. That is not going to be something you're going to be good at. Everyone thinks they have a vague idea of what content should look like, and they do. They do. But there's so many small things that you don't realize. There are people who like Manticore for $5. Yeah. I have minimal editing experience. It's not even necessarily the editing experience, although that does play a huge part of it. It's just like understanding what makes good content, right? Like, you can't be out here making the same thing everybody else is making. You know, it just doesn't work. It's not going to work. If you are going to do something like that, like if you're going to come in and try to be the next Astacross, you don't have to just do it as good as him. You have to do it so much better that it blows Astacross out of the water. And good luck with that. Good luck with that. Do what we did. If you're really going to try it, if you really want like the cheat code for getting into content creation, do something nobody else is doing. That's what happened with us. Right? We were the off-meta guys, right? We came in here with the idea of we're going to do things that are weird, wacky, unusual, off-meta, and we're going to have fun with it. Like, the whole point of us getting into content creation and our whole channel was focusing on having fun, right? And ironically, there wasn't really nobody was really doing that. Like, sure, there's lots of like off-meta channels and stuff, but nobody's like really devoted into like the really, really niche stuff, right? Just kind of things that would kind of bubble up here and there's like, oh, here's kind of an interesting idea, you know? And also we just kind of took it in the route of like, let's just make entertaining stuff just generically. When there's plenty of stuff out there, but it's oftentimes focused on something that's already happening in the game. It's like, wow, look at this new gun, you know? Destiny 2 servers are not available, chat. We're back to square one. Look at Astacross Bife and Dado. Dado's depression accent is very entertaining. Yeah, which is why I was like, when I had him on for Spicy Clips, I expected that sort of like Depresso Espresso Dado mentality, because that's kind of the vibe he gives off in his videos, right? But he was very upbeat. He was very just like optimistic about everything. It's such like, you get like an idea of what you expect someone to be based on the content that they create, and then you remember that they're still a human being at the end of the day. You know, they're still a person. The stuff that they put on as an act is, you know, them being up. Like, who I am off camera is different. Like, even right now, I'm just kind of chatting with you. It's way different when I'm off camera. I'm not even sure if I can necessarily separate it either, you know? Yesterday's downtime day, yeah. Should try to get Toad Smoothie for Spicy Clips. My friend, I have some good news for you. He's already been on Spicy Clips. Get some water here. Off camera, I hate you people. See? Isaac gets it. Like Gordon Ramsay? Yeah. SD2 server fall. Update is out. Yes, we know the update is out. However, the servers are still offline. The update was very small. When Bife going to be on Spicy Clips? Probably not this time, but next time. Oh, there we go. Try this again. But I can't say anything for certain. Maybe next time. I have somebody lined up. I'm going to keep it a surprise for this Spicy Clips. Not this week's, but it'll be next week. Spicy Clips. This video is raw. How long the server's down? They've been down for at least an hour and 54 minutes. This is the Witness's power. He's going to defeat us with the servers. Dude, I would love a fourth wall break. I would love a fourth wall break from the Witness. I feel like that this is like, if Bungie was ever going to do a full fourth wall break, that would be the time. Right? Like, imagine the Witness talks to you specifically and your Guardian's like confused, like, I don't, you know, like doesn't get it. right? And then it's like, oh no, no, he's talking to you, the player. That'd be so good. I would love that so much. That would also make the witness feel intimidating. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be like, oh shit. That'd be really cool. Bungie needs to bring back secret silent challenges. They've talked about why they can't, or why they have difficulties with that. Witness changes the ghost voice actor to Kevin Hart. All right, that took a direction I wasn't anticipating. The last wish, DDoS attack. Yeah, right? There's an update. Yes, we are aware. The servers are also down. This invaded Bungie server, so our Guardian can't fight him. Like, imagine that, though. Imagine that, though. Right? Like, imagine the witness is like, then I'll have to get rid of you myself. And, like, raises his hand, you know? And then just, it kicks you off the game. Right? And you're like, what? Oh, that was some unfortunate timing. Right? Because you would take a step back and be like, man, that sucks. That was really weird timing. I hate that. I want to see what happened. And, like, you start to go online. And, like, everybody is witnessed the same... Oh, no pun intended. Witnessed the same thing, right? And you're like, holy shit. Like, imagine how cool of a moment that would be. Imagine how cool of a moment that would be. I don't know. I love that kind of meta stuff, though. I guess, like, it should say something that Undertale's my favorite game of all time. You know? Makes me think of Omega Flower costume game. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Title screen is just pitch black and the witness talks to you. Yeah, right? Like, dude, that would be so cool. Bungie would never do it. They don't have the balls to do something like that. Right? But that would be so freaking good. That would immediately cement the witness as the most intimidating threat ever to witness the witness all over the galaxy. Yeah, no balls. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Don't worry, my dad works at Bungie. I'll hook you up. Thanks, man. The witness reduces your vault space to 50. Dear God. He's the most devilish threat we've ever faced. D2 Iron Man mode win? What do you mean by that? Who does have the balls to do that? I'm not entirely sure they exist. Freaking Metal Gear did. Psycho Mantis. 100%. And there's been games in the past that typically are a little bit more artsy, if you want to call them that did stuff like that. Off the top of my head, Undertale, One Shot, and Inscription. All did fourth wall breaking, kind of meta gaming kind of stuff. Witness hit your ghost with error code Weasel, yeah. Ugh, all right. Walks up to a witness. What's up with your head? Witness breaks characters and goes full armor. It's not a tumor. The witness does the way the witness was designed. There's been some leaks of like the initial witness design. If you guys have seen those, I feel like the initial witness character design was far more intimidating. The witness right now just does not have the design of the character does not instill any sort of fear. It's just like, look at his goofy aw face. 21 months of a Meesum fan. Thank you, Duck. Wow, 21 months. That's crazy. Almost exactly 2 years. If Bungie made a Mida Mega Tool, what weapon type would you want it to be? Personally, a sword, but I'd be willing to bet they would go for a machine gun, probably. Because that's kind of in theme for Mida, being kind of like standard issue weapons. But I'd love for it to be a sword. I'm in? Hell yeah. Maybe we can get into. Witness now looks like Hitman with one eyebrow. Yeah. Really should make him more scary, so I'm honest, the Witness is the least scary deep boss ever. Yeah, I agree. There's nothing intimidating about him. I don't give a shite about, like, oh no, he showed up. Like, the thing is, here's the problem. There's been so little stakes up to this point. Like, the only time that something really hurt was when we lost Cade, right? That is when it really felt like, oh shit, no, this is real. This is a real threat. Yeah, let me restart the game here. Let me try to get in. All right, take two. Guardians versus Megamind, yeah. You play on PS5. Yep, PS5. After thousands of hours of character design, they settled on a triangle with a head. Yep. Not the greatest of designs. Wonder how we lose Ikora. She was inside the Traveler too in the cutscene. She might have just traveled there though. Gaul was a cool concept. Wish she was around longer. Yeah, Gaul felt more intimidating. Again, Gaul, from the story standpoint, actually hurt. Right? Like, it actually hit us in a spot that actually mattered. We felt like a legitimate threat. You know? We lose Guardians all the time. Cade was being dumb. Yeah, but Cade's the guy. It's like losing a main character, you know? As close as we can get to losing a main character. Major Monogram. There's a reference. You haven't had a real threat since, like, Forsaken. Yeah, and, like, I feel like... well, I don't feel like... Bungie's clearly trying to pitch the Witness as being that next big threat. But it's just... there's nothing there, you know? The character design doesn't support it. It just doesn't look threatening. He's doing things that feel threatening, but at the same time, it kind of feels outside of us, you know? Like, it doesn't feel like it's coming at home. You know what I mean? It's like the Traveler and the Witness are beefing. We're just kind of here for the ride. You know what I mean? I'm in. Yeah, a lot of people saying they're in. We're working on getting in right now too. What if we see the Witness just at his base power when he beat him the first time in his raid boss? Hit us with the final form. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that as also a way for Bungie to sort of like retcon the design, you know? Just got in. Yep, hearing some people are able to get in. Go try to log in, everybody. Yeah, and the hard thing is going to be selling the Witness as a threat mechanically. Like in a raid or something, right? Because imagine how lame it's going to be when we just DPS him down with just a stack of Galahorn, you know? Like, we need the Witness to feel like... perfect world for me, the raid itself, even at its base power, is very hard. Almost impossible. Maybe up the drops of weapons or whatever, right, to make it balance out. But make it feel like Grandmaster level of difficulty. Make it freaking hard. So it's something that we could constantly try to work towards. Make it something that's people are always trying to beat. Because that's like the ending big raid, right? And then when you say, like, I beat the Witness, it really feels like an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? So make it like day one Crota. Yeah, like, make it freaking hard. Make it really freaking hard. And then that is the set difficulty from then on out. Right? Make it like the Trials of Osiris of raids, where not everybody's done it. A lot of people want to try it. You know? I think that'd be cool. Finally in. Nice. Yeah, we're trying to get in ourselves. Hopefully we can do that here soon. I'm in my car outside work eating a burrito. Excellent choice. Raid is actually a public event, 64 players. Tandem to DPS while doing objectives. That'd be kind of fun too. Yeah, I just want them to do something different. I think the easiest way they could do that is just to make it more hard, right? But I want them to do something different. I don't want this raid to just be another King's Fall or another, you know... Like, even if it's somewhere on the level of difficulty of Riven, you know? That'd be nice. Without the cheese. Minus the cheese. Vanguard drop isn't Slammer. Ah. Witness as a boss rush of every other boss. That'd be kind of neat. Yeah. You're waiting longer than me. That tends to be my lot in life. I tend to be the last one that gets in. As my chat leaves me, just remember for me who I was. The man who stayed here and let you watch paint dry. Gonna be 22 by the time the servers are working. I'm still stuck. Good, good, excellent. As my chat leaves, we went up another 100 viewers. I don't know about that. Paint drying at its best. Hell yeah. Oh, the threat is something visible, like maybe planets starting to get Thanos snapped. Maybe people start getting erased from existence. Yeah, like I said, just make it have some impact, man. Don't make this just like a fart in the wind. Feels like so many big bad threats just end up being farts in the wind. Like, it was actually emotionally impactful when we lost Clovis Bray, Rasputin. Or I guess we didn't lose. Well, we lost both of them, right? Like, that actually felt like an impact because we lost a character, and it felt like we were kind of getting somewhere with that too, right? So it's kind of a gut punch to be like, nope, we're not getting any character development anymore. They're dead. We're like, damn. Big bad farts in the wind are just basically D2 in a nutshell. Yeah, but I feel like they have to bring it with this one, right? I'm gonna turn the witness into a sidearm, yeah. DDT, I've been a big fan of your channel. I'm glad to catch you stream, and I hope you have a great rest of the year. Thank you. Appreciate that. I want the witness to be a Sephiroth level boss fight, multi-stage with the witness changing forms each stage. Yeah, I could see that too. I could see that as another way of them doing it. I feel like that's probably the way they are going to do it. They're probably going to do it like that, where the witness is just like a multi-stage raid. Like, you fight the witness in every single stage, you know? I feel like that's going to be like the weakest version of it, because we've seen that idea done before, or rather some mimic of it, you know? And knowing Bungie, they're just going to stick to what's the tried and true. Boss is immune, shooting at you, stand on the thing, get a buff, shoot a thing, then kill the boss. DPS the boss. Right? It's going to be the same damn mechanics. I really want Bungie to mix it up. I'd love for them to mix it up. I hope they do, because this is like the penultimate expansion. So, we'll see. What if we can't win this raid, and we fight and get to the final stand, and he gets wiped? But it's a fake out. We wake back up in the Cosmodrome, but starting with the Darkness subclass. That would be interesting, but way too much work. It would be kind of cool to have us lose. Yeah, I could actually see that. Kind of do like a Avengers Endgame sort of vibe, right? Where we lose the first time. When are the servers back on? I'm being told that they're back on now, but we've not been able to get in. Welcome back, Uwu, as a member. Remember Nezzy coming back for the final shave braid, but he's like messed up. I also remember hearing all the encounters are boss fights. I hope that's not just a boss rush explicitly, because that's going to be like rehashed mechanics and its absolute worst, right? Like, I could see that being something, like, if nothing else, I would rather have that than just a weak main boss, right? Because you'd have to know how to do all the other bosses, sure. But I hope it's something more unique than just that. I got it, and it took me under a minute. Yeah, well. Yeah, the witness is actually just Meeson using a cryo build. 2 tokens in the blue. What if the 9 got involved? Yeah, like, I feel like there's a lot of characters that could be tied into this. I don't think it's going to happen that way. I don't know. Bungie story writing hasn't been very strong. Still loading. Yep. Reset PS5. I've tried. It hasn't done anything. We'll do it again, though. Having login currently being on, please stay on this screen until you log in, right? I've done this already. Please, for the love of God, believe me, restart your game. You will load in faster. I've done it once, but sure, we'll do it again. Imagine a mechanic where you face a copy of your character and you need to win the duel, so you'd be put in a PvP player to face it. I've actually talked about this idea. I think it'd be really neat. Imagine a imagine a raid, or rather a raid encounter, where when you go into it, it's like a 6v6 or even a 3v3 or even like 1v1, spread out, whatever, right? And the way that it works is that it puts you up against like a different timeline version of yourself, or like a dark timeline version of yourself, right? And what you're actually doing is you're queuing up against other players that are also on that same part of the encounter. Hey, we got in. All right, cool. The reset did work. Excellent. I've reset once, Con. Calm down. Double Nightfall rewards, but it's not the Slammer. Vanguard booster. Thank you. Yes, I'm aware of the thing going on there. All right. Where is... Let's see what the lost sector is. It's probably not legs, because it's never legs for us. Survey says it's head armor. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to go to the tower. Actually, I can do it from here. Wait. Do you use OBS for streams? Yes. I use OBS for streams, and I do a capture card. All right. Which one is it? Where's my my thingy? Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. I need medallion score, or a top 10% in Nightfall. Where the hell do I open your focus activity winners packages? I don't even know where that is. Okay. All right, we're in. How do we want to do this? How do we want to complete this? Do you want to go for the medallion score? It's probably easier just to team up with a group of people and just get the Nightfall challenges done, right? Inventory. Okay, so in here, I haven't been doing them, so this is where they'd end up. All right. I can help you through the middle one. All right, sure. We'll do that. We'll do that. Let's go get the top 10%. You need to queue up for this thing, right? Nightfall challenges. Guardian Games competitive. Yeah, so it's this one, right? That's the one we do. 12-man activity would be so sick if done correctly. Agreed. All right, let me get off my PvP build here. Go to my PvE build. Also, I need to turn up my game volume. Hold on. There we go. All right, let's go get top 10%. Let's just smash that out real quick. It's from the focused activity. I think it just needs to be the Nightfall activity, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be the focused one at the time. The amount of medals is insane, yeah. Bro's got that banana ship. It's a Pikachu ship. Get it right. I think a good encounter would be the Dark Guardian. At some point, he decides to make one of the other players and starts using all the weapons and armor. Picks up and makes a 1v1. Yeah, it'd be cool. Emote, then finish all champs to get it. Anyone else want to tell him that to get top 10, you need 250k plus? I feel like that's something we could totally do, though. Like, if we get a good team together, we could absolutely smash that out. Maybe we'll just do... tell you what. Let's just go do the... Yeah, grab this. Because we just need to get medals, right? So I can just go do this thing. Right? That's the thing I can do? I'm going to go do it. Screw it. How much you make you put on something on the OBS overlay? Depends on what it is. And the Guardian you faced is a... Frost Guardian? History of Destiny? I'm not sure. Oh, First Guardian is what that typo was. Metals is the slowest. That's true. Do diamond bounties? Oh, I should probably go. Oh, yeah, the free bright dust. Yeah, good point. Hey, let's stop by the tower. Let's go do this real quick. Transparent PNG of a map of Canada? We'll pass on that. Thank you, Smelly. That's what subjugators are meant to be. Yeah, but I don't know. I want something that reacts to me in a more meaningful way. You know? I don't need this. Okay. Show the Eververse store. We'll get there. Calm down. We'll get there. I'll show everything. What do you think I should go for, chat? Should I go for the, here, let me see. Which of these things should I do? Which one's the fastest? Focus activity winners packages. Medallion scores I've been told is the slowest, but probably the most consistent. Or top 10% in Nightfall challenges. I only subscribe to tell you to restart your game to get in faster. Although been watching you for a while. CY, brother. Well, I don't know how to feel about that, Con, but I appreciate it. Diamond bounties are 300 points. Nightfall is the easiest. Package just takes a good amount of time because there's only one every 3 or 4 hours. Oof. All right, so chat, do we want to... Let's just get the top 10% Nightfall activities. I need good PvE players to join me here. Let's go see what's in the shop first. Alrighty. There's the gritty. There's the bright dust. Let's grab the bright dust here. Cool. The event is the same. Nothing going on here. Seasonal stuff, yeah. Let's see what's going on in Bright Dust Store. There is the class of its own. Ooh, that's nice looking. I like that. I don't even have the thing, but I like that. Sure, why not? Might as well grab it. Out of breath could be good for spicy clips. I like that. I'm going to grab it for spicy clips. The hula hoop I can probably go without. Yeah, I'm going to go without. And you've got some of the other shaders down here. Alright, let me quickly jump into stream chat here. I'll just have you guys muted. No big deal. Starting off right in the middle there. You don't even have Vex. Bro, trust me, I've been farming. I've been trying. It's not through lack of effort.
I think I have something you will like.
Bungie Orange. So here's the thing. If you ever want to get a Vex Mythic class, do a farm with me. Do a raid with me. Well, I've got Guardian Games medallions. Because I always have the luck of giving other people medallions. Alright. Threat Detector of Vorpal is kind of garbage. Alright. Grave Robber Chain Reaction is kind of garbage. Alright. Tag me in, coach. I'll get you Vex. I promise you, you won't. Trust me, we've tried. So many exotic engrams. I have nothing to use them on. I've got all the exotics I want, you know? Like, they're all rolled well enough. Alright. I need a good PvE player to join. I think I'm open here. Let me double check. I should be open to everybody. Yes, I need a good PvE player to join us here today. Bungie ID, MESIM777 #1671. Bungie ID is also in the description. Alright, we got Agent. Agent's good. Agent is a good player. Alright, we go into this, right? This is all we need. Guardian Games Competitive Nightfall. Yeah. Solar and Strand. Ooh, we're perfect for this. Yay. Alright, let's give it a go. Can a bad one join? Not today. I have to get rolling here. We're already low on time. Oh, your class item. Good point. Yep, good point. What do I have on this? Reaper? I'm sure I've got Reaper on this too. I did. Okay, good. Don't nuke the champions yellow bars. Okay. Why can't the streams hit these numbers on weekend? Because you all are a captive audience. You're forced to now put up with... Like, here's the thing. We're going to drop off viewers so fast here because you all are going to have to put up with my terrible PvE skills. You're going to make fun of me the whole time. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. As long as you're having fun, I'm fine with that. I'm just going to follow suit with everybody here. Get really in the score here. Banshee selling a legal action 2 with heating up and frenzy. Okay. Legal action's always been kind of just okay. Okay, so we need to make sure that we kill a lot of things. Yeah, somebody keep track of the viewers as they drop. as we lose viewers here. Okay, don't nuke the yellow bars. Right. I've been told that. I can do that. Kill the small stuff. Kill small stuff. Can we kill those now? Okay. We team shot these things. Is that the goal? Oh. Don't think you're supposed to die. That could be me, though. I'm the inexperienced player here. Anybody have anything for this? There we go. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'll let the others do a little bit of the lifting here to make sure I'm not doing anything wrong. No, resin gives points. Okay. Emote before finishing oranges. Does that actually work? Is that actually a thing? Am I being gaslit right now? Already forgot to emote. Is that actually a thing? I thought it was a joke. Alright, I can emote, sure. Okay, alright. Like all oranges? Like, okay, alright. So even this guy, huh? Specifically to finish them. Okay, okay, alright. So, yeah, okay, they're doing it. So it's including this guy, right? Oh, well, he died real quickly. Emotes. Do I need to emote too, or just the person that's finishing them? Finishing touches, is that what we're going for? Just the person finishing. Okay, yeah, all right. So yeah, they've been doing it. If you watch the lower left, you'll see them doing it as well. Not. Oh, they died too quickly. Yeah, the grenade picked them up. Data guide on how to do it. The scammer, and he said team up before the finish. All right. Yeah, that gives a lot of points. Wow, all right. Yeah, the insult to injury thing. Got it. Okay, so Agent should have gotten the points for that. Okay, all right, we can do this. Probably going to take maybe more than one try. There you go. Explosions everywhere. Meanwhile, Gusty Garden is playing in the background. Yeah. It's just a vibe. It's just a vibe. 357 viewers. PvE really did cut down the numbers. We're learning together, chat. You get to witness and experience me, your favorite streamer, play your favorite video game, Destiny 2. Try to kill a lot of trash with supers. Okay, I can do that. That's why they're running that. Got it. Yeah. Okay. I'm learning the meta. All right, I'm assuming picking up orbs and stuff does. Yeah, it does. So here, I'll plant this down here so they can get their supers back a little faster. Just drawing fire at this point. Oh, I killed him too quickly. No, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I got finishing touches. Ooh. No, it's insult to injury you're looking for. Damn it. Wait a minute. Alright, it's going to take a couple tries to get this right. I have my emotes set up weird. This doesn't help me. I've got my emotes set up to funky keybinds. You're at least my 12th favorite Destiny streamer. Thank you. That makes me feel great. Killing them all works too, actually. Phoenix is a good exotic. Because every kill in the well counts. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Good to know. Stop killing the things, damn it. Gotta freaking give them the emote. Oh, that was a yellow bar. That's my bad, yo. Gotta get the insult to injury. Multi-kills give a lot too. You got it, Captain. We can't finish those, right? So we gotta kill them normally. Ouchie. Remote champions at the very least. Yeah, I'm trying, Chad. I'm trying. Bro really called you worse than fucking gangster guy who was found with cheating software. My audience is here for my suffering and nothing else. 7, you gotta hit him with the emote. I didn't see it pop up. Maybe they did it. I don't know. Does 7 not know about the emote? Surely 7 does. 7's our local Sherpa. Our PvE Sherpa. Honey gritty before you kill him. Yeah. You can emote like a half second. It still counts, right? I'm gonna watch 7 like a hawk. See if they're actually doing it correctly. Emoted? Okay, good.
seems to help to get assists too, right? Or is it just the points go to the same spot? Not all yellow bars are champions, right? But I was told all yellow bars generically work. Okay, so it has to be champions specifically because that didn't work there. All yellows and champs. Alright. Come here, you. Wait, come back. There could be any yellow bars. There's just a cooldown. Ah, okay. Gotcha. So we've crossed silver. That's not much of an accomplishment. We need platinum. There we go. Okay. Gotcha, yeah. We didn't get it on the other one earlier. We didn't get that insult to injury earlier. Make sure we don't kill everything here. We'll go and such. Good. You know, you did on champion to give around 9,000 points. Yes, yes. We have figured this out. Are we killing it now? Yeah, we're killing it. I'm good at the killing it thing. The killing it thing I can get done really well. Got the exotic skimmer less than 150k, so you should have no problem. Cool. Oh, am I detonating this now? I love that Bungie's encouraging us to emote before killing things. Yeah, that seems like a little fun little mechanic. It's nice. Easy way to do it, too. This is what you get for using emo keys and PvP things. You're so right, though. You're so right, though. Because I've got my emote button set up in a way specifically to support PvP. It's a smart way of doing it, too, though. Finish it yet? Cool. Yeah, we should have enough. 150k. What did it? Make sure we don't kill it too quickly now. That might be a little too quickly. Nice. Caught it. Good, good, good. Got over 200k and didn't get it last week. Okay. 308 viewers. We're dropping them like flies. Don't kill the big stuff too quickly now. Those two little things. Good, good, good. Got the exotic hunter skimmer. Got the exotic skimmer because I'm a hunter and they kept winning every focused activity. Yeah. Probably one easy way to do it. Don't want to kill this too quickly. It is kind of interesting because it puts pressure on you not to eliminate things too quickly. Sweet. There's gold. Okay, so gold is 150. So we got to get to platinum, which I'd imagine is probably 200. Alright. I'd hazard a guess here. Need like 400k last week. More like main, funny enough. Ah. My way to do it though. Let's do so. Yellow bar. Imagine killing that person probably worth a decent amount, right? There we go. That's a fun mechanic. I think that's a great way to add a little bit of extra difficulty without just making things tankier. Just play hunters and do 30 focus activities. That's true. Yeah, that's true. It's Europe. Hey, there's the platinum threshold. It's actually a lot lower than anticipated. We're going to destroy this. We're going to probably get easily 200k. Did that not finish you? There we go. Yeah, easily 200k. Was the thing last year too? Yeah, for sure. I just haven't interacted with it much. This is the first time I've actually cared enough to actually do anything regarding this. Oftentimes it's just like, I already have the loot I care about. I don't want more. There's just no reason for me to interact with it. Tis the problem with veteran players. Loot incentive structures less and less. Unless you're a content creator, which normally would work, but not for me, because we do off-meta stuff. And we don't do weapons on the stuff that everyone knows. You know what I mean? I hope 7 dies for that emote specifically. Hope in the final shape we get the quick kick flip off the witness's forehead. That's the kind of attitude I can get behind. Those missiles do not seem to be functioning. Scout is also a lightweight scout. Feels amazing. Yeah, it's pretty good lightweight scout. Is there something above platinum? Probably not. Diamond. Sparrow, the jump button, and people will go back. The hardcore Sparrow players, from what I've seen in my comment section, prefer Sparrows. They're still stronger overall. My quest for my skimmer disappeared. Oh, that's not good. Hello, friend. He ate my nade! My nade's gone! Bastard! He truly is the incarnation of darkness. He has to be taken down. You still have yours, right? Yes, I still have mine. He emoted on him. But he did it backwards. He's supposed to emote then kill, not kill then emote. He got it wrong. Somebody help him out. There you go. This guy can be finished. Yeah. How many viewers have we dropped, chat? How many are we down to? Watching me struggle, limp my way through PvE. Yeah, easily past the 200 threshold. 309, 303. Hey, that's not bad. Watch it. We're gonna drop 2/3 of that once we get into PvP. Oh, can I reach you up there? Maybe. Come here, you. There you go. That piggies in the background is so fit. Yeah. I'm gonna DPS you down like I DPS down Nezarec. Ow. You're somehow more threatening than Nezarec. Still need more points. We hit platinum. The platinum score was achieved. Supposed to shoot these things? Probably. Yeah, platinum's here. There we go. All done. Congratulations, Guardian. You've achieved the platinum score this week. Continue earning glory for your class. Yeah, cool. We're not top 10% redo. Oh, we actually do need to do more. I thought it was just platinum. Nope, I got it. We're done. We're good. That's all we needed. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Woo! Woo! Top of the leaderboard. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Now you're done at the event. Yeah, exactly. Yup. I think that might have gone to my postmaster, though. Yup. Hopefully that doesn't screw with anything. Bungie, please. Let's go double check. And we'll do like 1 or 2 PvP games, and then we'll call it for the day. I was looking at the leaderboard from Australia. Oh, it replaces the gray version. Yeah, duh. I'm looking right at it. My brain just auto-filled. Yeah, duh. What a carry. Yup. Sure, it's off of the leaderboard. Shush. Where's my new emote? There it is. That's a good one. That's a good one. Cool. Yeah, we'll do like 1 or 2 rounds of PvP. We'll call it a day. Because the changes to Crucible have taken effect on Supremacy now. So we'll see how that plays. Crucible Prestige looks really good on the skimmer, the one from Season of the Dawn. We can take a look at a couple of these here. I like that one. Oh, there we go. Invisible skimmer would actually be really funny looking. Okay, all kind of standard so far. I like the Crucible Peppermint. That's a nice look. I just like that color scheme, though. Yeah, the color schemes are kind of flat. No pun intended. Yeah, nothing too crazy. This is the Crucible one, right? The new one? There's the... That's probably the coolest, right? Because it gives you that kind of effect. Yeah, that's neat. We'll do that. Yeah, that's cool. I regret to inform you, Captain, but the views have tanked. It's okay. We knew that this day would come. We've prepared for this moment. 275 viewers now. Yep. That's all right. We don't mind the viewership. We're just here to have some fun. I appreciate everybody showing up just to chat, though, you know? That's cool. That feels good. Currently, the servers are struggling, it seems. We might get kicked out. Uh-oh. 100 viewers? No way we dipped down that hard that fast. The color's kind of flat. Insert laugh track. Time to put the stick man in the tub. I need to make a little tub. Hey, we're topping the tower. That's cool. What's an Eververse? An emote that's all right. Oh, we actually got a sparrow. Or something. I like the look of the sparrow. It's a cool sparrow. I'm just gonna toss this. Special ammo changes have gone through. Time to grab my Fighting Lion. Fighting Lion also got a nerf, I'm sad to say. Damn, down to 2 viewers. Damn. That's so sad. So sad we only have 2 viewers. Yeah, let's go get our loot. Here. Yeah, let me check out my loot. What'd I get? Anything good? Probably not. Anything good? Probably not. Oh, Traxpo maybe. Anything good? Ooh. Anything good? Alright. I've got the Hullabaloo I want. I don't really want a new Hullabaloo. You have more metals to deposit? Do I? Somehow you owe YouTube viewers. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're good. We've hit -3 viewers, TDT. How is that even possible? Zen Moment Explosives, not bad, not bad. Ooh, Eye of the Storm Kill Clip's also not bad at all. I wonder if that 3 taps now. Probably. Increase in the precision damage. Hold on to that. That's not bad. Lots of Hullabaloos. Don't care about that, don't care about that. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, it doesn't have the secondary perk though. Feels bad. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care. Maybe don't care about this. Yeah, nope, don't care about it. Probably don't care about this. Nope. Chain reaction's kind of funny though. Yeah, I've got better ones. All the viewers are banished to the Shadow Realm. All right. Let's go do some PvP. Tom perfectly described a lion nerf in Skeletor. Yeah, man. Tom's videos are great. I love Tom's videos. Can I join the PvP squad? I think it requires us to be all warlocks, right? Because we're going to go do supremacy, just for the shits and giggles. Yeah. So, yes, we need all warlocks, but you may join if you are a warlock. Any of you hyped for the Strand Wave frame? Nope. Don't care. Not to be a downer, but I don't. That's just being perfectly honest. It's not Iron Banner. Yep. That was an alt option. Yeah, but I want to do the class specific one because it's funny. If we can find a match. We might not even be able to find a match. We'll see how this goes. Alright, here we go. Thank you for joining, everybody. Wasn't class B class disabled, was it? Well, I guess one way to verify that is if not everybody is... That's a warlock. I know Lego's a warlock. Yep. Bora, last time I checked, was also a warlock. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. Well, either way, we're representing the warlock class here for everybody. Just playing some trials last night just for funsies. Got a Discord Cascade Point Profit, which I feel is kind of funny because you get kills and both of these perks procs. The class V class thing is getting Mongoose errors, thus they disabled it. I see. Got an incisor here too that I'm a big fan of. Slice and Hatchling is also very funny. They were disabling all class V class matchmaking during the remainder of the Guardian games. Man, that is rough. Can't have shit in Detroit. Everyone flocked away to play. Oh, all the, yeah, everyone's probably jumping off and jumping on to, actually playing the game now. I still got 257 viewers, though. That's pretty good. Like I said, I don't mind. Even if we had just one viewer, I'd be all right with that. I just like hanging out. Chatting with y'all. Making y'all cringe at my subpar PvE play. By the way, your scene says all the servers are still down. Yeah, it's just the stream at this point. We're moving. We're almost done. We're gonna do like one, maybe two Crucible games, and we're calling it. I gotta get back to work. Technically, should have been done about 30 minutes ago, but you know the servers were down forever. What's up, my favorite YouTuber? We're doing pretty good. We're doing all right. Brand new chess chatting streamer. Yeah. How does Maida feel after the changes? Far more forgiving, but not that noticeable. Like, it already killed prior with 3 head, 1 body. If the resilience was low enough, or if you had, like, a charge of light. Armor charge, something like that. Thoughts on the old faction battles? They could have been executed better. I feel like that's what the Guardian games are now, kind of. You know? They could have been executed better. I always feel like Bungie never fully commits to something, or they don't commit hard enough. I know it's kind of like one and the same, but I mean that by, like, this is technically a complete package, but I feel like they could have gone further with this. I don't know. I would have liked to have seen, like, the whole Guardian Games thing be really, really unique. Like, imagine, like, a game mode where it is just... like, it is its own thing. It's not just Supremacy, which we've played before. We've had it before. It's mostly just plays like normal Clash, right? But something completely unique. I'd love, like, ooh, imagine this. Ooh, this would be really cool. This would be really freaking cool. There's no way Bungie would do this, though. Imagine this. This would be really, really cool, okay? Bungie sponsors Guardian Game Olympics, where they take players who are, like, hardcore mains of certain classes, right? Pits them together and offers a cash prize. Like, even if it's something small, like $1,000 cash prize, which is like pocket change for Bungie, whatever, right? Like, they do like Gambit, they do Strikes, they do PvP, you know? These teams, have them all stream, right? That'd be so cool. That'd be a really, really cool thing. Possible to add Persona as a background music track. Yes, it is on the different soundtrack, on the Vibe track, not on this track, though. Wouldn't get nearly enough views to make them think it's worthwhile. I strongly disagree with that. I strongly disagree with that. Imagine the ripples that would go through the community, where it's like, who's some prominent Titan figures? So Astrocross, DFP. Who's another like long-standing Titan main? I can't think of any right now. I'll for a third one. Like a legit Olympics, but Destiny. Yes, exactly. So that's cool. Is Jake really? No, Jake's a hunter, I thought. Fruit, yeah, Fruit. I know he's Titan, that's true. GB Robo. Dado's a Titan? I thought Dado's a Warlock main. Alright, well, okay, we'll just say Dado. Doesn't matter. Whatever, we picked 3 big names. Be like, okay, here's your team. Titan team versus the Warlock team versus the Hunter team. You're all gonna race. You know, we're gonna officiate this. Basically make it like a world's first raid race. Like in terms of like the same vibe, you know? More than anything, that would drum up some good faith in the community. You know, even if it was something super duper small, you know? Streamers would love it, right? Like imagine those 3 streamers, bro. They would be so happy to have something like that. That'd be so much fun. The community could get involved with something like that. It'd be good. It'd be good. TDT gets rolled by Cammy Cakes representing Hunter. I mean, yeah. I mean, like, it's going to be a thing for sure, right? There's going to be wins and losses. But, I don't know. I think that'd be really neat. Honestly, just, like, more Destiny-focused events. I think the PvP scene wouldn't have died out as hard as it has. It's like, as slow, granted, it's been slow and it's been years of it slowly kind of falling off, and we've recently seen a refresh with the whole sandbox update or whatever, right? But I feel like we would have avoided that had we had more like maybe imagine maybe 3 times a year they gather like the top of the top Destiny PvP players or whatever, or maybe like the top streamers or whatever, and do a little mini tournament. You know, something like that would be cool. Nobody plays Supremacy. I agree. Let's do a private match. Let's do a private match. Go ahead and join up. Bungie ID's in the description. Sure, we'll do Control. Why not? We'll do... What do I want to play on? What map do I want to play on? Radiant Cliffs, sure. 10 minutes. Yep. Respawn time for 2 seconds. A little bit faster. Go ahead and join up. Bungie ID's in the description. Stupid builds time. Yeah, I'm not doing any stupid builds today. Don't have time for it, unfortunately. For Huntress, we got Cammy Cakes. That's it. We don't need anybody else. Gotten some people coming in. Balance out those teams for me, chat. And we can get launching here in just a second. Crucible changes are indeed up on private matches, at least according to the patch notes. We're going to test that for sure here in just a second, though. But yes, they are indeed up. Couple more. One more. Bring Brock and Jest for the Olympics and ban him if his team loses. Yo, imagine if they gave like a memento or something like that to the winning team. That'd be cool, right? Or like an emblem or something. There's so many things I feel like that could be done. And I know it's probably more expensive than it would be worth or something like that. But that's like the kind of good faith building that would be so healthy for the community right now. Especially, dude, the PvP scene would explode at that. Especially if it was the opportunity for any players to get involved. You know? That'd be dope. That'd be so dope. Tournaments and stuff would be so much fun. They fixed the memento bug. I haven't. I think they. I heard something about a memento bug. I don't remember where I read it though. Bold of you to assume they can allocate resources. Yeah, I know what you mean by that, right? But I hate that that's an excuse because it feels like total 100% BS. Like pure-blooded BS. Don't want to. Not worth it, sure. But they can't? I don't know about that. And I know that's not what you're saying, but I know that's kind of like the thing we kind of have come to expect as the response. Alright, here we go. Do we click on the funnier music, the funny involved music, or do we keep it where it is? Yeah, screw it. We'll go to the try-hard music.
Capture and defend, Guardians.
Yep, there's the special ammo transmat. It is up. Changes are alive.
Enemy claims Zone C. Zone A captured.
Damn, there's a person on my right.
Zone B captured. You
Funny music. Yes, it's the funny music. Damn. Tagged him on the second, though. There we go.
captured Zone
Sweet.
C. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them. Zone A lost.
7, you missed every shot, my guy. Damn, I melee whiffed. I wanted to at least trade. That sucks. They fixed the glaive ammo bug. Yes. Did they fix it, like, appropriately? There we go. Did they fix it appropriately, or is it still only giving you 4? Or 2, I should say. Because it should be giving you at least 4, according to their system. Damn, got me with the final warning. All right. Damn, I shouldn't have poked. I should have waited for my health. Doesn't it take 3 melees to kill? No, always has. Or you talking base melees?
Zone A captured.
But the glaive always has. I'm really tagged, damn it. My health not coming back, bro. Getting burned and stuff up in here. Mida does feel better now. The little bit of forgiveness does help quite a bit. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Back up a step. Tag. There. Go. There we go. It's tagged. Seaside here. Almost super. Quarter of the way left. I found 7. There we go. Here's the zone on my right. Oh, we lost somebody. Man down. Could we lose? Enemy team. We have a slot open if you'd like to join us. Base melee. No, base melee still 2. Base melee still 2.
Zone advantage is yours.
They upped the base melee damage to keep up with the changes to the health pools. Ooh, I missed a lot of shots there. Wow, I missed a lot of shots there. Got air coated. Rip. Match is incredibly balanced, too. You love to see it. Oh, that's a lot of people. Damn it. faster charging supers are coming up there. This is coming possibly far right. Yep, there it is. Behind. Oh, dude. Pushed in on me at the worst time. Damn. Terrible positioning. That's some good inaccuracy. So good and tasty. Bro, the scatter grenade. All right. Ah, I have shotgun ammo now. Screw you. Crit magnet jump scare. Is crit magnet? Oh yeah, crit magnet joined in. Hi. That must be crit. Yeah, no one else just runs straight in. Oh hey, it's like I never left. No one else just runs straight in and expects results other than crit. Titan through and through, for real. Damn it. Some orbs for everybody. Oh, it's a super. Nope. I'm out. There's so many things happening right now. What the hell? It's apparently super o'clock. Go. It's optimal to get melee kills now because the return on energy or special ammo. I'll just punch and miss things though. Wow! Alright! I'll just miss everything. Because I'm bad at the game. I crit. Excuse me? Fire the gun! It just didn't fire! It just jammed! It fired so late! Yeah, no one else but Crit could just run in at things and expect it to work out. He's lucky whatever happened, whatever the hell happened right there. Crit's tactics are so bad. So bad. Titan Riz. Yeah, it was at awe at his Titan Riz. It just didn't shoot. And it shot so late. That was weird. It was like my controller delayed. It was really odd. I'm tagged. A lot of people here. Child. Yes. Child. Alright, the child does not want. There's Crit. There he is. There's the lad. I just had to send a message. I know I was probably going to die from that, but I needed to send a message. I'll pay you 20 bucks if you teabag first. Teabagging teammates is A-okay, because it's always, listen, understood. Don't take it personally. There you go. There's your teabag on him. I'm low on health. Oh, but he's out of ammo. Let's go. Ooh, that was a nice of a snap. A couple people here. Back the hell up. Damn it. Now you must stick to your word. Oh, I got the kill. I'm alive. Let's go. Blink too strong. That was fun. Good warm-up game. Good warm-up game. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. I'm enjoying the blinks. The blinks are good. Time to pay up, I guess. Glorious victory. Could have been better. Could have been better. We'll do one more. Last one. Last one. The scout is fun. Yes. that 0.4 KDR. Is that the Helldivers tune? It was my crappy attempt at the Helldivers tune. Yes, correct. Now what do I feel like playing on? I feel like playing on Eternity. All right, last game. Special scarcity is real. If you're already using your primary like you should, you won't notice it. Yeah, you're not engaging enough. Data checkmate to privates. Correct. Yes. That is absolutely correct. All right, last game, everybody. Check how they fill the super bar per. Fine. All right, we'll grab one glaive for the sake of this. I will glaive for this match for the sake of experimentation because they did say they fixed glaives. Where's my glaives? There's my glaives. This one. Hey, thanks, Lord Pumpkin. You didn't have to actually follow through with that. If you would have said, nah, Chief, I would have been fine with that. I would have given you shit for it, but it would have been understandable. It's got Astrocyte Burst, Summon Nightfall. Void Building coming. Hell yeah, have fun with it. For science! Yes! Fusions are still broken. Only one bullet per drop. No, what? I've been seeing a lot of fusions. Can anybody verify that claim? I haven't used much of a fusion yet.
Control.
Now you tell me, hey, it's your word. Only thing is, you look bad. If you're fine with looking bad, that's fine.
Capture and defend, guys.
I can't. I'm in the match. What fusion are you using? Oh, explosive rounds fixed now. I haven't seen anything about explosive rounds, so I'd imagine probably not. Okay. This isn't private matches. This is private matches, but they fixed private matches. Which hunters had an astrocyte item? Yeah, we've talked about this actually just earlier in the stream. In other words, in short, the conclusion we came to is agreed. What the hell was that? That was confusing. Half your team using... Dude, I've seen a lot more astrocytes lately. That's not just a my team thing. I've seen a lot of astrocytes. Damn, got me around that corner, yep. How many points do you need to get for the 10%? We got around 200k. Wow, fast healing, holy cow. Still think they should probably address the 100 recovers. That's an unpopular opinion. It doesn't seem... Yeah, glaive melees don't get special ammo stuff either, which is a bit of a shame because it's just a normal melee. You're more encouraged to just run in and stab and swap to something else, like a normal melee. It'll increase the longer it's up. Go do Nightfalls now. Oh yeah, that's a good point because it's based off the community. Behold the orb. Happens every now and then. There you go. And you do get 4. Yes, science can confirm. You do in fact get 4 shots of a glaive when you get a special ammo drop now. They have properly, correctly addressed glaives. Go. There's a sniper looking at us here. We blink through. We blink in? Yeah, I think we do. There we go. I just missed it with 210K about 30 minutes ago. Well, we did it probably less than that. We had it with less points overall too. I'll just shoot for 225K later. Yeah, got to go for the absolute peak of the peak. Can I mantle, please? Okay, I guess not. No mantle for me. That's too much to ask. The budget couldn't afford it. Damn, I didn't want to poke that wide. 5 minutes later with slightly more. Ah, good point. Good point. I can turn shots into 4 kills. True, 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 true. If you're talking about the exotic glaive, that generates a shot per its special, though. You don't need to have ammo to make that work. We shoot that. I'm out of ammo. There we go. Send it. Never saw it coming. Never saw it coming. Oh, I love this super so much. Oh, I need to get out now. Oh, good freeze. No, that was a good freeze. Damn, that was nice. Lincoln poked the shit out of people. But that doesn't give me special ammo. It's better for me to punch things to death. Oh, it's a lot of hell. Yeah, that word. Ooh! No! Okay. They have heavy ammo. They've got the I-win sticks. I'm gonna poke the shit out of them. I won. We've done iron glaives? It's an iron banner, but it's exclusive to use glaze. It seems to confuse people. Yeah, I don't know what you're referring to. That was scuffed. All right. Damn, so many tags but no finishes. Feels bad. Ooh, that still got me. Wow. It's a challenge I do for myself occasionally. Okay, then you can't get upset at people when they don't understand what you're talking about. You can't say a thing and like your own trademark thing and be like, ah, yes, this confuses people. You know, like, no, of course it confuses people. They don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But that's cool. Like doing a glaive only challenge is kind of fun. Yeah, restricting yourself for the sake of trying to challenge yourself is a good way to get some fun out of the game. Source, we do it all the time. Very fun. Thought that was clear. No, sorry, I'm having a hard time reading chat in between everything too. I can't. It's hard to focus on killing. Oh, push me out. Focus on killing the things reading the chat. So I probably missed something. It's probably not. There goes the well. Can I have these orbs? I do. Might get a second super, maybe. He died in one stab. We're not gonna question it. It's not like your attention's divided or anything. Yeah. True, true. It might be worth going for high impact blades because the shoot to stab is going to be a lot better since there's less. Ooh! No, let me out! Damn it! There's going to be a lot less shotguns on the field, and you're going to have effectively twice the ammo if you do it right. So high impact glaive shot into the stab might be enough for a kill. And like consistently too, with less overall threat.
Zone A lost. Enemy has advanced.
Yeah, I can't really capitalize on that without a sniper or something of sorts. Ah, that guy will. That guy will.
Zone C.
Got him with that. Yeah, glaives do feel a lot better since the change. Second two. You might be able to pull it back there. Yeah, let's go. Last second. Last second win. We're going to die here. Let's go. The 6-point turnaround. That was clean. Very nice. Very nice. The power play came at the perfect time there, too. Alrighty, everybody. GG. That was fun. Thank you for everybody who joined today for the... Hey, we topped the leaderboard, too. Who joined today for the just the chatting and the vibes and such. Any point spenders right now? Just walk up. No, they didn't let me walk up in Nova Warp. I promise you that. They definitely did not. There's a skill, there's a talent in moving erratically. Praise the Nova Warp. Nova Warp, a lot of fun. Okay, gonna save. Alright. Don't be like my dad. Don't go. How does one get points? Just like this. Here, let me give you some. Let me give you one. What's the date today? 3/12/24. There you go. Screenshot that. You've earned yourself a point. Alrighty then, chat. This was fun. Surprising amount of viewers showing up to watch paint dry. But hey, I'll take it. I had a good time today. It's nice getting to just chat every now and then. I enjoy that. I like just kind of talking about stuff with you guys. It's good. It's good. Yes, GG's everybody. GG's. Expect a video to come out tomorrow and Friday. In the meantime, bless your faces and deuces.